This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. High school basketball's coming up on Max 96.7. This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation, and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts.
Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. I am Greg Meyer from Mascoutah High School as we get ready here for the Constellation semifinal here between Belleville West and the Mater Dei Lady Knights here at Mascoutah High School. As we mentioned here, this will be a Constellation semifinal between these two schools. Here tonight, West is 2-11 on the year, 1-4 in Southwestern Conference play. Mater Dei Lady Knights 9-5 on the season. Entering this matchup tonight against one another. We're going to take our first commercial break here on the Spectrum Business pregame. When we come back, we're going to break down this matchup a little bit between the Mater Dei Lady Knights and the Belleville West Lady Maroons, and also kind of get you caught up on what has been going on down here at Mascoutah and what's going on at Lebanon and at Mater Dei as well earlier today. We're going to get you all caught up with all the scores as well. So we'll have all that for you on the other side of this commercial break. You're listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
Ever wonder why most engagement rings in this area were chosen at Becker Jewelers? This is A.G. Becker, and it's true. Becker's is the first choice for bridal jewelry. One big reason is that no one, not even those big city stores with sky-high prices, offer you more choices than we do. I have more than 600 engagement rings in stock right now. And from the major designers like Hearts on Fire, Scott K, Gabriel, and Art Carve, to our own unique designs, Becker's has all the latest styles. Just as impressive as each amazing ring we offer is the fact that Becker's gives you all that style and all those choices, plus a bigger, more beautiful diamond in every price range. It's the combination of style and remarkable value that has made Becker's the #1 choice for 68 years.
From the basics to the incredibly unique, shop with confidence at Becker Jewelers on Main Street in Breeze, on the Square in Highland, and at BeckerJewelers.com.
Hi, this is Rich Knable, lending officer at Bradford National Bank in Highland. With over 30 years of banking experience, I'm ready to assist you with your entire commercial or agricultural lending needs in Highland or Madison County. For all your lending needs, from startups to expansions, from remodeling to equipment purchases, chances are Bradford National Bank has a program to meet your unique individual needs. Since all loan decisions are made locally, our full-service lending department can move your project along without any red tape or hassle. Bradford National Bank has always focused on the needs of our customers and the communities we serve, supporting hundreds of organizations right here at home each year. It just makes sense to bank locally. Call me today at 664-2200. That's 664-2200. You'll be glad you did. Bradford National Bank, your hometown community bank since 1867.
Rich Knable, MLO number 712773, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Max 96.7.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King locations, Breeze and Trenton. I am Greg Meyer here on the Spectrum Business pregame as we gear ever closer to Belleville West and Mater Dei Lady Knights. West 2-11 on the year, 1-4 in Southwestern Conference play. Mater Dei Lady Knights are 9-5. We take a look at some of the action we've had here today down at Mascoutah after you left us. After the Central Lady Cougars fell to Belleville East earlier today, 59-45 Oakville played after that. They defeated Kokia 54-20. Lady Rockets moving into the Final Four for tomorrow. And then the game that just went final before ours here, O'Fallon defeating Nashville 46-32. So here's what kind of the bracket looks like. We got Belleville West Mater Dei here just before us. And then following this game tonight, it'll be Riverview Gardens from St. Louis, Missouri, taking on Altoff at 7 o'clock to follow us. The winner of that game will take on, hopefully, the Mater Dei Lady Knights tomorrow at 2:30, pending they get this victory here against Belleville West. And then in the 5th place bracket, we look at it like this here. It's Carbondale and Central scheduled to tip off at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. Kokia and Nashville at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Then it'll be Highland and Belleville East at 11:30 a.m., followed by Oakville and O'Fallon at 1 o'clock. And then it'll be all the place games with the 7th place or consolation game starting at 2:30, 5th place game at 4, followed by the 3rd place game at 5:30, and the championship game at 7 o'clock down here at Mascoutah. A couple other scores here for you. At the Mater Dei Christmas Tournament earlier today on a game you heard here on Max, Oakville 51, Carlisle 37. The Indians suffer their first pool play loss. Nashville defeats Metro East Lutheran and the 1:30 game in the afternoon up there 50-38. And then Mascoutah got their first tournament win against Highland at 3 o'clock, 43-41. Bulldogs came in as a 2 seed. They now have 2 losses through 2 days of Mater Dei Christmas Tournament play. Over at Lebanon, we got a couple scores checked in here. The West Glen Lady Warriors will play for the Consolation Championship tomorrow after that 31-28 win over Steelville. That game will be scheduled to slate and tip off at 3:30. They will take on Redbud. Redbud defeated Marissa 57-32. So West Glen Redbud 3:30 tomorrow for the Constellation Championship over at Lebanon. Columbia just punched its ticket to the 5th place game over at Lebanon as well. The 45-31 win over Piasaw. DuQuoin and Chrysler Rock currently going on over there. DuQuoin leading 14-8 over Chrysler Rock after 1 quarter of play. And then following that game, it'll be Carlisle Lady Indian basketball taking on Freeburg in the semifinal. 1 over there. And then on the other side, it's Lebanon and Greenville at 8 o'clock tonight. So we're going to try to keep you updated throughout on the scores, at what's going on at Mater Dei throughout this game, and what's going on at Lebanon throughout this game as well. So we're going to keep an eye on all those as well. Back to our matchup here, though, between Belleville West and Mater Dei here. Lady Maroons are 2-11, 1-4 in Southwestern Conference play. Their head coach, Clayton Fisher, is in his first year as the head coach. She was a assistant at Belleville West for a while under the former head coach. West lost their opening round game to Carbondale 46-36. They played earlier today against the Centralia Orphan Annies. They won that game 41-24. They gave West their second victory on the season. West scoring about 35 points per game and giving up 50 points per game on the year. When I was talking to Clinton Fisher before the game, he said, I had 2 starters go down today. He wasn't sure who he was going to start tonight. Gave me a couple of lineup changes, and I'm just going to assume that this was the case. One of the injuries going out, because he did not distinctively tell me, one of them had to be Quenisha Quarles. She's a 14 points per game scorer on average. She's not starting tonight. She is the top scorer for West. Shania Nuns at 9.7 points per game is the next top scorer, then Brittany Walker at 6.4, and then Randy Goodwin at 5 points per game for the West Maroons entering play here tonight. Mater Dei Lady Knights 9-5 on the season. Head coach Dave Conan in his 28th year as the head basketball coach. He's 564, 208 over his first 27 seasons. Lady Knights lost their opening round game yesterday to Belleville East. They won their game. They had a game earlier today. They beat the host Mascoutah Indians 70-20. Kira Winkler chipping in 11 points. Maya Beckman had 9 points, and Claire Tunyas and Shannon Lampe each had 8 points apiece for the Lady Knights in that game earlier today. Lady Knights are scoring about 48 points per game on the year and giving up about 43 points per game on the season. Kira Winkler scoring about 13 points per game, Mater Dei's top scorer. Maya Beckman's at 11 points per game. Lampe down to 9 points per game, and Perks is at 6 points per game on the season, entering this game with Belleville West here tonight. We're going to take another break here on the Spectrum Business pregame show. When we come back, we're going to have your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. Your hometown proud Carlisle IJ opening tip-off is coming up as well. You're listening to high school girls basketball on Max 96.7.
Illinois farmers have had a trusted financial resource in farm credit for more than a century. As a member-driven financial cooperative, our products are driven by a team dedicated to serving each cooperative member with financial expertise, a knowledge of the farmer's operation, and a passion for agriculture. I'm Don Hendricks, Vice President, Financial Services at Farm Credit Illinois in Highland, serving Bond, Clinton, Madison, and Washington counties. Farm Credit offers options other lenders don't, including fully amortized fixed-rate loans for up to 30 years designed to lower the risk of a rising interest rate market, and customizable options created to fit your family farming operations needs, providing you lower, more manageable payments on farm real estate loans. By eliminating the interest rate risk associated with adjustable or variable rate loans, Farm Credit is dedicated to helping farm families succeed today and tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Draghi, a general dentist from Breeze, Illinois, who sedates patients with pills. I treat a lot of patients who have not been to the dentist in 10 to 20 years. Most had a bad experience as a child. Others are embarrassed to go or are concerned the dentist will scold them. We know these feelings are real and believe in listening to your problems and concerns. I will do all of this without putting you down or making you feel guilty. My team and I want to make a difference in the way you feel about dentistry. Please call me, Dr. Tim Draghi, at 526-2020 to schedule an appointment, or look at our website at breezedentalcare.com, where sedation dentistry is an option for you to take care of your teeth without anxiety.
New in 2017, Dr. Draghi and Dr. Santel are in-network providers with many insurance companies. New patients are welcome and most emergencies seen immediately. If you are looking for a happy dental home and would like to talk to the insurance coordinator about your insurance options, Breeze Dental Care would be glad to help. Call 526-2020.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
This is Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth. Here tonight, I am Greg Meyer at Mascoutah High School here as we get ready for a consolation semifinal Belleville West and Mater Dei Lady Night basketball action here at Mascoutah High School in this semifinal game for the consolation title. We take a look here at your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups here. We'll start with the Mater Dei Lady Knights, who will be the road team on the scoreboard in this basketball game, supporting their road light blue uniforms with the white lettering and the dark blue trim around the letters and numbers. The lineup for Dave Conan will not change. He will go with this lineup here. Once again this evening, he'll go 5'5" junior guard. Number 10 is Sierra Perks. A 5'9" junior guard. Number 20 is Kara Winkler. A 5'9" senior forward. Number 22 is Maya Beckman. A 5'9" sophomore forward, number 32, is Shannon Lampe. And a 5'8" junior forward, number 42, is Abby Brondemeyer. The Lady Knights all will be the road team on the scoreboard, supporting their road light blue uniforms with the white lettering and the dark blue trim. The head coach, Dave Conan, is in his 28th year as the head coach. His assistant coaches are Angie Krebs and Jim Lampe. The Lady Knights own a 9-5 record on the season. For the home team on the scoreboard, the Belleville West Lady Maroons will be wearing their home white uniforms with the black lettering and the maroon trim around the letters and numbers. Their lineup will look like this for head coach Clayton Fisher. He'll go a 5'6" junior guard. Number 12 is Michaela Chapman. He'll go a 5'9" sophomore forward. Number 22 is Jessica Coughlin. He will go a 5'6" junior forward. Number 32, Randy Goodwin. A 5'8" junior forward. Number 4 is Mayanna Lampley. And a 6'1" sophomore center, number 23, is Shania Nunn. Clayton Fisher is the head coach. Tierra Copney is one of the assistants. Dennis Watkins, Phil Neal, and Erica Kerr, or Erica Kerr is the other assistant coach for Belleville West, to be the home team on the scoreboard, supporting their home white uniforms with the black lettering and the maroon trim around the letters and numbers. West with a 2-11 record, 1-4 in Southwestern Conference play. The head coach, Clayton Fisher, is in his first year as the head coach at Belleville West. Those are your Keys Brothers Realty and Auction Company starting lineups. We'll take one more break. We're going to have your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off here from Mascoutah High School between the Mater Dei Lady Knights and the Belleville West Lady Maroons, listening to high school girls basketball, Max 96.7.
Hello, I'm Wes Ronan, head chef and owner of Silver Spoon Catering. I've been working in the food industry for over 15 years, fine-tuning my craft as a professional chef and caterer. I would like to invite you to visit our new storefront location on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. We prepare daily specials using only the freshest ingredients possible. Find out what we're serving this week by calling us at 791-7847 or check us out at Silver Spoon, Illinois on Facebook.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlisle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlisle.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today, 248-5130. We're moments away from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA tip-off. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 is brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunya Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, the Emeen Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, beckerjewelers.com.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth here as they let the clock run all the way down. They're going to do the official starting lineups here tonight. They did not do them earlier this morning, so they're going to do the lineups now tonight for both teams. So we're still a couple of minutes away yet from your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off here yet. But we'll update you on what the bracket down here at Mascoutah looks like if you're just tuning in. Earlier today, Mater Dei Lady Knights got that victory 70-20 over Mascoutah. Belleville West beat Centralia 41-24. That's how these two have met here tonight at 5:30. Riverview Gardens played Jacksonville this morning, 58-36 Riverview over Jacksonville. Althoff beat Triad 40-34, so Riverview and Althoff will be the game after ours tonight here at Mascoutah High School. Also today, after those games wrapped up, Highland defeated Carbondale 70-32 to punch their ticket to the Final Four tomorrow. Carbondale fall down into the 5th place bracket. They'll take on the Central Lady Cougars tomorrow. Lady Cougars fell to Belleville East at 1 o'clock today, 59-45. And then the Oakville Lady Rockets got a 54-20 win over Cahokia to punch their ticket to the semifinal game tomorrow. And the O'Fallon Lady Panthers defeated the Nashville Lady Hornets 46-32 in the game before ours to play the... So the Final Four side of the bracket, the winner side, it's Highland and East tomorrow at 11:30, Oakville and O'Fallon at 1 o'clock. in the 5th place bracket, Central Carbondale at 8:30, Co-Kid Nashville at 10 o'clock. And then we got the deciding games right here in front of us to see who will play in the Constellation Championship. Right now as West and Mater Dei will tip things off here is now reading the lineups off once again. We got another score update from Lebanon. Chrysler Rock is up by 4 at halftime, 25-21. So we're going to keep you updated periodically throughout this game on that game. And Mater Dei boys tipping things up against Briarcrest, Tennessee, the Saints, tonight at 6 o'clock as well. So we will keep you updated throughout. Oakville Central tonight at 9 o'clock. Carlisle Lady Indians in action tonight as well. They will be taking on Freeburg at 6:30. So we'll be trying to do our best to update you throughout of what's going on here tonight in all these basketball games here tonight. Your hometown proud Carlisle IGA. As your hometown proud Carlisle IGA opening tip-off here. As both teams now take the floor. Our officials for this basketball game here at 5:30. Dennis Schutzenhofer, Joe Bates, and Joel Muth are the 3 officials. As the Lady Knights on the floor. Clayton Fisher having a last-minute discussion with his Lady Maroons, and here we go. Basketball on tap. Beckman in the center circle there against Shania Nunn, number 23 of Belleville West. And your hometown proud Carlisle IG opening tip-off. Ball is whistled in. Here we go. Your tip controlled by the Lady Knights. Winkler dribbling and driving it to the wing. Picks up her dribble, kicks to the left corner for Perks. Now she'll set things up, and the middle of the floor goes right wing for Shannon Lampy. Lampy now looking over the defense, and now it's down for Brondemeyer. Now left wing for Sierra Perks. Now Beckman top of the key. Right wing for Lampy off the screen, dribbling and driving and kicking to left wing for Perks. Now back for Shannon Lampy, top of the key. Dribble driving it to the 10, and a whistle and a no-shot foul on the floor. That one's going to be on 22, Jessica Coughlin. That's her first foul. First team foul on either team of the opening half here. Baseline throw for Lampy. Bronnemeyer with the catch in the right corner. Now looks and hands it off for Perks in the corner now, and now she'll dribble up to the right wing. Now bouncing it back for Lampy on the right side. Looking now out top Bronnemeyer. Now left wing Perks. Top of the key Lampy. Lob feed underneath. Nice catch by Beckman. Off window for 2. And Maya Beckman cracks the scoring column. 2-0 Lady Knights. Back the other way with it is Michaela Chapman, number 12. Right wing there. That is Mayana Lampley. Now into the corner over there. Randy Goodwin. Now Chapman. Now Lampley right wing. Out to back for Chapman. In the corner. That's Goodwin who ball fake and a whistle and a travel. West turns it over for the first time. Be a sideline throw in front of the Mater Dei bench for Shannon Lampy. Looks long, hits Bronnemeyer. 2-on-1 the other way for the Lady Knights. Bounce pass. Beckman, no good. Gets her own rebound. Forces it up. Off window 2. 4-0 Lady Knights. 6:35 to play here in the first quarter. Chapman for Lampley, dribbling and driving, kicking Coughlin in the corner. Dump down for Nunn. Kick out 3 on the way is strong and missed by Lampley. And the rebound to Winkler. Kira coast to coast. Stops, pops in the lane, rolls off no good, and Nunn clears the rebound for the Lady Maroons. Chapman now, first quarter action brought to you by Tin Pin and Antique Mall, right wing. Lampley dribbling and kicking for Chapman on the left wing. Now skips back to the right corner. That's a deep 2 on the way for Goodwin. Short, no good. Battle for the rebound. Last touched out by Beckman. Or nothing Lady Knights, 5:56 to play. Chapman inbound on the far side. Corner, Lampley. Now Chapman. Skips right wing for Goodwin. Randy Goodwin dribbling and trying to kick it. She had it knocked out of her hands, stolen away by Perks. Second turnover for West. Run the other way. Winkler. Ball fakes and drives the baseline. Layup 2 for Kira Winkler. 6-0 Lady Knights blitzing West early here. Lampley. Dribbling and handed for Chapman. Chapman now dribbling it against a 2-3 zone, bouncing for a good one. Looking, now dribbles all the way down the lane, then had it knocked out of her hands and tripped and stolen away by Shannon Lampe. Third turnover, Lampe ahead. Beckman, one dribble. Left-handed layup is in for two. Beckman, and she's got 6 points on 3 of 4 shooting. Monterey Lady Knights up 8-0. 4:58 to play here in the first. Chapman or Lampley. Back for Chapman. She'll try a 3 from the point. That one, no, and a battle for the rebound, and Winkler comes out with it. Winkler coast to coast, stops in 10-footer, too strong, no, she gets her own rebound, one power dribble up off glass is good for 2 for Winkler. 10-0 Lady Knights here, 4:34 to play first quarter. Chapman for Lampley now. Back for Chapman. Chapman now the other way for Lampley on the right wing. Now back for Chapman. 3 on the way, left wing. Good for 3 for Michaela Chapman. 10-3 Lady Knights still lead though. 4:13 to play first quarter. Perks bringing it up. Across the timeline now, right wing for Lampe. Dump down, Beckman. Last deflected out. We'll stay with the Lady Knights. Claire Tunyas on for the first time for the Lady Knights, and Nova West running on their first sub of the game, number 30, Deja Brown. Lobs for Perks back in the corner for Winkler. For Perks. Now Claire Tunyas in the left corner for Brownemeyer, who then tried to hit a cutting Claire Tunyas. Ball loose, but Claire comes up with it and then had it stolen away. First Lady Knight turnover and a foul. Comes on 42, Abby Brownemeyer, her first team foul on the Lady Knights of the opening half. Chapman now for Brown, back for Chapman on the right wing, dribbling. 10-3 Lady Knights, 3:33 to go first quarter. Skipping Lampley in the left corner. Now skips and kicks it back over to the right wing for Chapman. Throws it back to the left wing for Lampley. She ball fakes and a whistle. She's called for a travel. 4th Lady Maroon turnover. Perks now bringing it up. Crossover dribble looking. Perks handing off Claire Tunyas. Now it's Winkler facing up. And a whistle and a held ball, and the arrow gives it over to the Lady Maroons. It's the second Lady Knight turnover. Lampe on. Winkler will sit. Another sub coming in. It's Rand or Coughlin. 10-3 Lady Knights with 3:12 to play on your Honest Water scoreboard here. First quarter action. Bringing it up. Chapman, Brown. Lampley in the left corner. Back for Brown. Now Lampley skipping. Right wing. Chapman dribbling, driving, and kicking it for Goodwin, who now dribbles all the way up to the point and hands it off for Brown. Brown now. Left corner, Lampley. Skipping right wing for Chapman. That's a 3 on the way. Short. No shooters bounce there, but Lampley clears the rebound, and offensive another opportunity for West. Dump down pass. Almost stolen away. Then they hit Shania Nunn down the lane, and then a whistle and a held ball, and the arrow gives it over to the Lady Knights as Lampe stuck her hand in there against Nunn and got the held ball. Winkler on now for the Lady Knights for Perks. Lampe over to the left wing. It's Winkler on the baseline. Left corner, double team comes. Now Lampe. Now Claire Tunyas in the right corner for Brownemeyer. Right wing for Claire Tunyas. Now Beckman. Now it's Lampe. Lampe goes left wing for Winkler. Hits Beckman, top of the key. She ball fakes it, dribbles it right to the cup. Shot was blocked out of the air by Nunn, and the ball recovered by Lampley. Dribbling for Chapman with 1:45 to play. 10-3 Lady Knights. Bouncing for Brown. Now pass to Lampley was deflected out by Shannon Lampe. Perks comes on. Brownemeyer will sit. With 1:40 to play, 1:41 to play, first quarter, 10-3 Lady Knights over Belleville West. Brown inbounding for Chapman. Back for Brown. She ball fakes, now back for Chapman. Skips into the left corner for Lampley. Now back, skipping right wing for Chapman. It's a 2-3 zone. Now skip it back over left wing for Lampley. She dribbles and skips it to the right corner for Goodwin. A Goodwin dribbling it up and trying to drive it. Floater, no. Rebound battle. And Claire Tunyas comes out with it. Lady Knights now, Tunyas, right wing. Winkler, 3 on the way. Good for 3 for Kara Winkler on the nice feed from Tunyas. 13-3 Lady Knights with 1 minute to play here in the first period. Lampley turns around and hands it on for Chapman. She'll bring it up. Goes for Brown now. Lampley in the left wing now with it. Now Brown. Now Lampley left wing. Lob underneath. Goodwin. Back out Lampley. Dribbling it with the purpose. Driving it high. Arcing shot high off the window. No good. But Mayana Lampley was fouled by, I think it was 24. Tunyas. It is her first. It is the second team foul on the Lady Knights of the opening half with 41 seconds left to go. Lampley to the line. First one on the way, no good. Just a 17% foul shooter for the year as Brownemeyer returns for Beckman. 22 Coughlin on for Shania Nunn. Lampley, the second free throw here at the line. On the way, no good, too strong there. Winkler with another rebound, her fourth already. Kira hits a cutting Lampley on the other end. Shannon's shot was blocked. Brownemeyer with her offensive rebound. Shot no good there, and Goodwin clears the rebound there. On the other end, Chapman. For Lampley, now Brown with 22 seconds. 13-3 Mater Dei Lady Knights for Belleville West. Over for Chapman. Deja Brown bouncing. Pass. Nearly stolen away. Ball loose on the floor, and the held ball with 3.5 seconds up to go as Lampley and Chapman got tangled up. Now Winkler helps her up because Winkler and her were diving on the floor. Possession staying with West on the held ball. Chapman with 3.6 left to go. Chapman inbounding for Brown with 3. Back and stolen away by Winkler. A heave from half court. No, that one will be a little short, no good. Off the steal, but at the end of one quarter, it's the Mater Dei Lady Knights 13, the Belleville West Lady Maroons 3. You're listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962.
It's Max 96.7.
Welcome back into the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Mater Dei Lady Knights lead at 13-3 after one quarter. It'll be Lady Knight basketball to begin the second quarter. It's Beckman, Lampley, Winkler, Perks, Brownemeyer, and I think I covered all 5 there. Lampley, Brownemeyer, Beckman, Winkler, and Perks. Lampley, Chapman, Coughlin, Goodwin, and Nunn to begin the second quarter. Lady Knights have the ball. Brownemeyer swings around left wing for Winkler. Now Perks in the left corner. Dribbles up for Winkler. Now Beckman foul line catch and dribbles into traffic and had it stolen away. Held ball. Arrow gives it over to Belleville West. Third turnover by the Lady Knights. Sure that's not something Dave Conan wants out of a stoppage in play. Just out of a break. Back the other way now goes Chapman. 13-3 Lady Knights with 7:38 to play here in the first half. Dump down pass, kicked across to Goodwin. Didn't think it was intended there. Now it's a Chapman. Right wing for Coughlin. Might have traveled, no call. Swings it over to Chapman. Now back for Coughlin. Puts it on the deck around Beckman and lifts it off of Bronnemeyer's hand out of bounds and stay on the far end with West. West kind of supporting the white-on-white numbers a little bit more than the maroon. Chapman will throw it in. Kicking corner for Mayana Lampley. Now it's Chapman. Dump down underneath for Shania Nunn. First attempt, no good. Second attempt is good for Shania Nunn. 13-5, Mater Dei on top here. It's Shannon Lampy. Left wing for Winkler. Almost had it knocked away, and then she lost it out of bounds, turned it over. 4 Lady Knight turnovers here in the first half. Chapman now inbounds for Lampley and back for Chapman. She'll bring up lobbing for Lampley, foul line. Now Goodwin gets her feet set. 3 on the way is good for 3 for Randy Goodwin. And it's now 13-8. Little 5-0 spurt here by West to begin the second quarter. Perks right wing. Shannon Lampy. It's a cutting Beckman. She might have traveled with it, and she did get called for it. Now 5 Lady Knight turnovers. 3 consecutive possessions by the Lady Knights and 3 consecutive turnovers here in the second quarter. Chapman for Coughlin on the right wing. Now Chapman. Goodwin left wing. Lampley now middle of the floor. Hits Coughlin on the right baseline. 2 on the way. Short. No good by Coughlin. Perks clears the glass. Perks, right wing for Shannon Lampy. Didn't take the 3. Now surveys. Brondemeyer. Left wing for Perks. Dribbling and leaving it. Brondemeyer baseline. Deuce on the way. No good. And Lampley clears the glass. Chapman for Coughlin on the right wing. Back in the middle for Lampley. She had it ripped away there by Brondemeyer. 7 turnover. Shannon Lampy now. For Brondemeyer on the right baseline. Hits Beckman in the middle of the floor. Free throw line. Jumper for 2 for Maya Beckman. She has 8 points. 4-6 shooting. And puts the Lady Knight lead back up to 7. With 5:30 to play here in the second quarter. Brought to you by Becker Jewelers. Chapman. Lampley. Coughlin. Ball faking. Stopping. Popping. Shot rejected out by Beckman on the far end. Chapman inbound it. Good one right wing. Dribbles up. Chapman. In the middle of the floor, Coughlin. Lob. Too high. Turned over. Lampy with a steal. 8 turnover. Lampy, nice bullet pass ahead for Beckman running the floor. She missed the layup. Battle for the rebound. Winkler and Chapman hit the deck, and the ball will stay with the Lady Knights on the held ball. Lampy to trigger the inbound underneath. Her own bucket. Brondemeyer, Perks. Winkler to Lampy on the right wing. Now back for Perks. Now Perks. Lampy right wing for the Lady Knights. Winkler dribbling it. Leaving it for Beckman. Now Maya on the dribble weave for Lampy. Dribbles and kicks Winkler. Ball fakes and goes for Perks in the corner. Now Lampy, top of the key. Dribbling, stopping, cutting, hitting Brondemeyer. Up off glass. Shot too strong. And Chapman with another rebound. Chapman to Coughlin on the far 15-8 Mater Dei. Goodwin, ball fakes. Lampley. Chapman now. Goodwin, lob. None underneath. Kicks it out. Chapman dribbling and driving it, leaving it for Coughlin on the right wing. Coughlin spinning and dumping, trying to get it inside to Nunn, and another turnover, the 9th turnover by the Lady Maroons. Winkler dribbling to the 10. Cut off there, hits Beckman, who ball fakes it and dribbles it and kicks it for Brondemeyer. Now it's Lampy dribbling and kicking. Left wing, Winkler ball fakes just inside the 3-point line. 2, no good. And the rebound cleared down by Shania Nunn. And we're going to have a whistle and a timeout on the floor taken by Clayton Fisher. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard with 3:42 to go in the second quarter. It's the Mater Dei Lady Knights 15, the Belleville West Lady Maroons 8, WCXO High School girls basketball on Max 96.7.
Preferred Flooring and Breeze provides free in-home estimates, design consultation, and competitive pricing for all types of flooring like hardwood, carpet, and laminate. Find quality flooring options for all designs and budgets at Preferred Flooring and Breeze. Stop by the showroom to see for yourself all the options. Just a couple doors down from the turf on Old Highway 50. Call to set up an appointment at 526-9393 or preferredflooring.com.
Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlisle. Visit NordykeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth with 3:42 to play in the first half, 15-8. Mater Dei Lady Knights lead on your Honest Water scoreboard over the Belleville West Lady Maroons. Greg Meyer here from Mascouda High School. Chapman for Brown on the left wing. For Chapman now. For Brown, left wing 3 on the way out of the timeout. That one missed everything, and Goodwin had a foot on the inline trying to save it. The ball goes over to the Lady Knights. Sierra Perks dribbling and kicking it for Shannon Lampy on the left wing. So then trying to hit Winkler on the baseline, deflected out of bounds by Deja Brown. Stays with Mater Dei. Lampy to trigger the inbound, hits Perks. Right wing for Winkler. 3:13 to go here in the first half. Winkler dribbling and driving and shooting and making the 8-foot jumper by Winkler. And it's now 17-8. Good one on the right wing. Lob underneath. None. Lost it. Off her leg. Out of bounds. Turnover. 10th for West. Coughlin on for Brown. Perks. Left wing Winkler. On the baseline with a catch as Shannon Lampy works inside. Knifes it. First shot, no good. Rebound battle. Ended up in the hands of Goodwin. Chapman now. 17-8 Lady Knights with 2:35 to play in the first half. Chapman. Coughlin in the right corner. Dribbles and picks it up. Now it's Chapman. Lampley with a touch over to Goodwin in the left corner. Dribbling against Lampy. And she got called for a travel. She lost her footing. 11th turnover. $2:19 to play in the opening half. 17-8. Lady Knights over Belleville West right now. Winner of this game will play tomorrow 2:30 against the winner of Riverview and Altop. Lampy's pass, tough one inside. Shot off the glass. No good. My Beckman, but she will go to the free throw line. Check the foul. I was on for Mayanna Lampley. That's the first. Just a second team foul on West here, the opening half. Both teams went with a couple of team fouls apiece. Beckman first of 2 free throws on the way. Short, no good that time. Clayton Fisher was having a talk there with Michaela Chapman. Gets her in there now before the second free throw attempt by Beckman. Good. 18-8. Lady Knights lead by 10 here with 2:02 to play in the first half. Coughlin right wing lob. Lampley had it stripped and knocked out in a reach in. Little nickel dimer there on the far end. Not much contact. Looked like she got it swiped clean by Brondemeyer, but they do call a reach in on Abby, her second foul. Chapman inbound. Lobs. For Lampley. Chapman in the right corner. It was up to the middle of the floor now and faces up against Winkler. Dribbling and kicking for Goodwin. That ball almost caught Dave Conan in the chops, and almost. He's going to have his head on. When you're that close to the floor, I tell people this all the time, as broadcasters once in a while get lucky enough to sit close to the floor. Got to have your head on a swivel over there, and as a coach in the box, you got to watch yourself. 18-80, ball got hit. Perks. A Winkler now, right side, 18-8 Mater Dei. 1:33 to play here in the first half. Brondemeyer, left wing for Perks. Dribbling and kicking. Brondemeyer driving it to the 10. Shot wasn't up. It was blocked. And last touchdown by Nunn. Lampy to inbound on a box set for Mater Dei here with up by 10 with 1:25 to play first half. Looking now on the screen, the screener. No one there now. Lampy's got to get it in. Does for Brondemeyer on the left baseline. Now Perks. Right wing for Shannon Lampy. Shannon now surveying over the defense. Still looking. Brondemeyer out top. Now Perks. Now Winkler in the left corner. Now back out top for Sierra Perks. Right wing for Shannon Lampy. Shannon now splitting and going and stops and kicks for Beckman at the point. 1:03 to play. 10-point Mater Dei Lady Knight lead here. Left wing for Winkler. 18-8. Winkler dribbling and driving and kicking. Lampy puppy set. Right wing triple on the way. No, Nunn clears the rebound for West, her fourth rebound. Chapman now 18-8 Lady Knights. Right wing there with the ball fake was Coughlin. Now it's back out top for Chapman. Now Goodwin on the left winger with 35 seconds to play. Goodwin splitting and leaving it for Chapman. Chapman now. Perks guarding her, bouncing it on the hop for Coughlin. Lob too high for Nunn. Another turnover. 13th of the game by West. Shannon Lampy. Right wing for Perks. 17 seconds. 15, now 14. Perks to Lampy with 13. Lampy now with 12. Hits a cutting Beckman and a reach-in foul on Goodwin. Serve first. 13 foul on the Lady Maroons with 9.9 to play. Shannon Lampy to trigger the inbound underneath her own basket. Surveying, goes it in for Brondemeyer. Back in the right corner for Lampy with 8 seconds. Now Perks, now Beckman with 5. Ball faking and a whistle on a travel. 6 Lady Knight turnovers. 4.4 to play here. Lampley to inbound it on the sideline. About 75 feet to go. Gets it ahead for Chapman. Back for Lampley. One-handed toss from half court. Shot was no good. And after one half of play, it's the Mater Dei Lady Knights 18, the Belleville West Lady Maroons 8. You're listening to high school girls basketball on Max 96.7.
Hello, my name is Michael Brave, Administrator of Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden.
And my name is Cheryl Smith, Director of Nursing.
We are excited to announce that our newly remodeled nursing facility is now Medicare approved. We provide short and long-term nursing and therapy services.
Our goal is to provide a comfortable and pleasant experience for your loved one by giving you highly qualified professional services by our caring and committed team. Give us a call at 588-4924.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
Seaver Brothers has what you're looking for. Take a spin with Seaver Brothers and drive home in your new or pre-owned Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Dodge truck today. Let Seaver Brothers give you the car buying experience that no other dealership can offer. Seaver Brothers stands behind their products and also has an outstanding service department with qualified technicians to keep your vehicles running strong. Stop by Seaver Brothers, 811 Washington Street in Carlisle, or call 594-2624 for your next Seaver Brothers sales associate.
Get it printed with Print Crazy. Printing everything you could possibly ever need. Print Crazy for brochures, business cards, and flyers to vehicle wraps for cars, trucks, and boats, and more, a lot more. Print Crazy for shirts and apparel, invitations, signs, doors and floors, and more. So much more. See for yourself at printcrazy.com. That's CRAZEE. Printcrazy.com on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. Call 526-9260.
Even the best drivers have an occasional mishap, from fender benders to serious auto accidents. Beacon Insurance and your local agency, Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton, keep you protected with an auto insurance policy that covers a wide range of mishaps. And you'll save money too with multi-car and multi-policy discounts, as well as good student, hybrid auto, and mature driver savings opportunities. Find out more about an affordable auto policy from Beacon Insurance. Call Benhoff Insurance in Breeze and Trenton at 526-4888.
What is one of the first things people notice about you? You guessed it, it's your teeth. Let Dr. Trong, Dr. Erickson, or Dr. Hillsman at Breeze or Trenton Dental Group give you a smile you can be proud of. Since 1995, Breeze and Trenton Dental Group has served the community with a family-friendly setting. Breeze and Trenton Dental Group is also your Invisalign provider. They offer cosmetic treatments to improve your smile, as well as tooth implants. Schedule your appointment today in Breeze at 526-4233 or Trenton at 224-7129.
Max 96.7.
Welcome into the Spectrum Business Halftime here for you from Muscuda High School. Your score here on your Honest Water scoreboard here is 18-8. Monterey Lady Knights on top of Belleville West. Lady Knights led 13-3 after one quarter, lead 18-8 here at the half. We take a look at the first half stats in this one for you. Belleville West, 1 of 7 from two-point field goal range is good for 14%. 2 of 7 from 3 for 29%. Their total 3 of 14 overall from the field for 21%. They're 0 of 2 at the free throw line for no percentage. 11 rebounds, 13 turnovers for West through one half of play. Mater Dei, 7 of 20 from two-point field goal range. It's good for 35%. They're 1 of 3 from behind the perimeter with 33% there. 8 of 23 overall from the field for 35%. 1 of 2 at the foul line for 50%, 8 rebounds, 6 turnovers for the Mater Dei Lady Knights in this one. We take a look here a little bit at the box score in this game. The Belleville West Lady Maroons are led in scoring by Michaela Chapman and Randy Goodwin. Each of them have 3 points apiece. Chapman, 1 of 3 from the field. Actually, just 1 of 3 from behind the arc for her 3 points. Randy Goodwin, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 for 1 from behind the arc for her 3 points. And then you got 2 points for Shania Nunn. She's 1 of 2 from the field. She has 4 rebounds that have to be the team's top rebounder at the break. Mater Dei Lady Knights are led in scoring by both Kiera Winkler and Maya Beckman. Both of them have all 18 of the Lady Knights points. Winkler is 4 of 8 from the field, including 1 of 2 from behind the arc for 9 points. She also has a team high 4 rebounds at the half. Maya Beckman, 4 of 8 from the field, 1 of 2 at the free throw line for her 9 points. Shannon Lampy, Abby Brownemeyer, Claire Tunyas, and Sierra Perks have all registered time and have no points on there. Brownemeyer has a rebound, Tunyas with a rebound, and Perks with 1 rebound to break down the box score there for you. We do got a score update from Lebanon. Christ-Star Rock leading DuQuoin 43-24 after 3 quarters of play. They're about ready to tip things off up at Mater Dei. The Knights are taking on Briarcrest Christian from Memphis, Tennessee, and that game getting ready to set the tip, so we'll have a couple score updates for you as their game here rolls along. We're at the half here at the Muscuda Christmas Tournament. Your score, Mater Dei Lady Knights 18, the Belleville West Lady Maroons 8. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll have second half action for you. Listening to high school girls basketball on Max 96.7.
Is the all-new Chevy Silverado the right truck for you? Hi, Colby Voss at K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle. The all-new Chevy Silverado has the comfort and conveniences you expect from a Chevy, plus the performance and handling you need. We have several new trucks to choose from, and if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Stop by K&J Chevrolet and drive a Silverado and see for yourself what a tremendous value we offer and what the hype is all about. K&J Chevrolet in Carlisle, just west of town on Old Route 50. Chevrolet, find new roads.
A Shell expert is underwater to demonstrate the importance of protection. My partner will play your engine, menaced by performance-robbing gunk, and playing the engine gunk, 3 man-eating sharks. Don't worry, folks. His shark cage represents Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines. Release the sharks! All 3 grades of Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines act as a barrier that helps shield and protect critical engine parts. So go ahead, folks. Protect your engine with Shell nitrogen-enriched gasolines.
Fill up at your area clean and convenient CC Food Mart locations. Southern Bus and Mobility is your Bronability dealer in Breeze. Southern Bus and Mobility stocks the most popular wheelchair-accessible vans from Bronability, including lowered floor minivans with side or rear entry ramps. In addition to personal wheelchair vans, Southern Bus and Mobility has a huge line of commercial buses, school buses, and mobility products to buy or rent. They also sell and can install wheelchair scooter lifts, hand controls, and special turning seats. Call 526-4131. Stop by east of Breeze on Old Route 50 or southernbusandmobility.com. Companies are hiring again. That's good news. Bad news, you don't have the skills they're looking for. Kaskaskia College can fix that. KC's welding technology program can set you up with the skills industries are looking for. More good news, classes are available at KC's Trenton Center or Crisp Technology Center. Call Sean Morris at 545-3406. The demand is there, the pay is there. Where are you? Kaskaskia College, your future starts here. This broadcast is a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports is brought to you by the Benhoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Reverman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation, and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial Representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. WCXO Sports, since 1999, the sports voice of the Carlisle Indians, the Central Cougars, the Mater Dei Knights, and the Westland Warriors.
Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Dairy King with locations Breeze and in Trenton. Greg Meyer here from Mascoutah High School. Both teams back out on the floor warming up here. We've got about 20 seconds or so before the horn's going to sound, and second half action here getting ready to begin. Don't forget, listen to all our broadcasts right here and everywhere at WCXO967.com. Click on live sports. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel for notifications when we're on the air with all of our sports broadcasts covering Carlisle, Central, Mater Dei, Westland, Tri-Star Rock this year. 5 schools picking things up. And don't forget as well, join Rip Notmeyer on Saturdays at 9 a.m. And don't forget Monday and Wednesday nights as well for Talking Sports. Rip will open up the show with scores and stuff. And we'll recap the action from games from around the area. That's Talking Sports with Rip tomorrow morning, or I guess on Saturday morning at 9 o'clock. Rip wasn't sure yet who he had for a guest from last time I had talked to him. That's right here on Max. So Rip will have a show 9 a.m. on Saturday. Took Monday and Wednesday off because he's helping us cover basketball. He's up with Bruce the Moose Lloyd up there and at Mater Dei High School covering the boys' action up there. We'll probably, hopefully here, as long as the second half proceeds the way the first half has gone, we will try to get to Mater Dei hopefully by about halftime of the Briarcrest Mater Dei boys game. Hopefully that is the goal here, as long as the Lady Knights continue to play a speedy first half like the way they did. They will be on defense to begin. It'll be the starters for the Lady Knights reset the floor in the second half. Perks, Winkler, Beckman, Brondemeyer, and Shannon Lampy. It'll be the starters for Belleville West as well. Mayanna Lampley, Michaela Chapman, Jessica Coughlin, Shania Nunn, and Randy Goodwin. Had to get the fouls off there. Wouldn't want to have too many fouls on that. Here we go now. We got Chapman bringing up now. We got everything reset on the big board right here. 18-8 is the score on your Honest Water scoreboard. Right now with it is Coughlin trying to throw it on through the baseline, deflect it away, trying to hit Lampley. Baseline throw for looks to be Lampley. Or actually, check that was Chapman. Now Lampley's got to catch at the point. Now back in the left wing for Chapman. Underneath for Shania Nunn. Shot up, left it a little short, no good. Brondemeyer clearing the rebound for the Lady Knights. Now they're going the other way. Perks off the screen, Winkler. Now Perks still surveying over the defense. It's Brondemeyer. Now goes left wing for Winkler. Winkler dribbling it and driving it and bouncing it for Beckman. Now Lampy on the right side. Perks. Now Lampy. Lob. Beckman, tough catch. A whistle and a holding foul underneath on Goodwin. That's the first foul of the second half. Second on Goodwin. Lampy to trigger the inbound on the far end. Looking. Now it's for Winkler. Dribbling over into the corner. Cut off there by Chapman. Now Beckman, who ball fakes it. Dribbles it and drives it. Forces one up. Wild one up. No good there. And Nunn clears the rebound. Chapman backs out to the right wing. Lob to Nunn. Double team comes over. Stolen away by Shannon Lampy. 14th turnover. Lampy quickly ahead the other way. Winkler dribbling it and shooting it off window. Too strong that time. And Lampy clears the rebound and a foul. In Claire Tunyas for the Lady Knights. Chapman against the Lady Knight pressure. A good one now. They get it across. 18-8. Claire Tunyas, as I mentioned, just checked in for the Lady Knights. That's a deep two on the way for Coughlin. That shot hit the top of the backboard but stayed in play. Lampley clears the rebound. Or Weston, they'll get another opportunity at it. Good one, right wing. On the baseline to Mayanna Lampley, then threw it inside to Shania Nunn, and the held ball gives it over to the Lady Knights. (18-8), Mater Dei on top. 6:15 to play. Third quarter action brought to you by V&H Recreation in Breeze. Perks now with a couple of crossover series of dribbles, and her pocket picked by Mayanna Lampley, and then Lampley gave it up to Shannon Lampley, who then hits Beckman on the other end to Claire Tunya. Shot up off glass, 2-point field goal for Claire. And now 20-8, Mater Dei Lady Knights with 5:55 to play here in the third quarter. Stops and gets it ahead for Coughlin and throws it ahead for Nunn. Now back out for Goodwin. Now Chapman. Dribbling it between the legs and surveying. Now it's right wing for Coughlin, and then bounces it on the baseline to Lampley. Now her pass stolen away by Winkler. 17th turnover. Winkler, crossover dribble to the hole. Right-handed layup. Doesn't stay down. Ball deflected out by West. Looked like Coughlin was going to save it on the far end, but couldn't corral it. 20-8, Lady Knights on top. Winkler checked that Lampy to trigger the inbound. Hits Beckman. One power dribble shot up off glass. No rebound battle. Deflected. Beckman came up with a loose ball. On the other end, Beckman puts it on the floor. She got called for steps. 8th turnover. Score update. At the end of the first quarter, Briarcrest 11, Mater Dei 9 up there at the Mater Dei Christmas tournament. She's got some info there. 20-8 here with 5:13 to play. Lampley, Chapman, Coughlin with a touch, dribbling it and driving it. Shot high off the glass. No rebound. Beckman. Her third. Now Perks the other way, bouncing it on the hop for Winkler. And skips over right wing Lampy now in the corner for Sierra Perks. Now it's Claire Tunyas for Winkler. Off the screen, dribbling and kicking to the corner for Lampy, who drives the right baseline and hops it over to Beckman. And a foul underneath. And it'll be a baseline throw on the foul. We'll check the personal. That one there is on Randy Goodwin. That's her third foul. And shot up short there, no good. And we got a foul going the other way. Beckman's shot was no good. Lampy over the back, her first. Lady Knights on a 1-2-2. Trapping defense. Here they come. Good one now for Chapman, who then swings it ahead for Lampley, who might have traveled. Now throws a home run ball to Nunn. Shot up too strong that time, and Winkler with a rebound, her fifth. Winkler now on the right wing. For Perks, left wing Lampy, who ball fakes it and dribbles and drives it and tries a 6-footer, no good. Battle rebound Chapman. Comes up with it. Chapman with 4:20 to play in the third. Right wing, three on the way. Goodwin. Short, no good. Ball corralled. and carry them down. Deja Brown on for Goodwin. And a timeout taken on the floor with 4:10 to play in the third quarter. Your score, the Modern Day Lady Knights 20, the Belleville West Lady Maroons 8 on your Honest Water scoreboard. Listening to high school girls basketball, Max 96.7.
When you put money in our bank, you started a chain reaction. We made an auto loan. A local car dealer sold a car. A car salesman got a commission. His wife bought groceries. The checker at the supermarket got a paycheck. You made that happen. Thanks. The First National Bank in Carlisle. A better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at 1nbcarlisle.com.
Max 96.7.
Back here in the Dairy King broadcast booth here this evening. Location Breeze in Trenton. Honest Water scoreboard, Modern Day Lady Knights 20, Belleville West Lady Maroons 8, 4:10 to play third quarter here at Mascoutah High School. Well, the Mascoutah Christmas Invitational Tournament. Perks bouncing for Lampy on right wing. This is the 40th annual. Claire Tunyas, who just checked in during the break, hits Sierra Perks, and a baseline jumper blocked and saved by Lampley from falling out of bounds. On the way now is Chapman. Throws it for Brown. Ball loose. And Brown goes and corrals it in the deep corner, and then she might have lost it, and she did over and back. Belleville West turnovers here in this game here tonight. Lamprey to inbound it on the sideline, gets it in for Perks. Sierra now bouncing left wing for Winkler, who then traveled with it. Another sub here coming on. On for the first time for Belleville West here, number 3, that is. And, of course, we got another one of those mystery players. Again, number 3, I think it is. Yep. Don't have a number 3 on my program. Chapman with it. Now for Lampley, back to our mystery player in the corner. Ball loose and a whistle and a held ball, and the arrow keeps it with Belleville West. 28, 3:13 to play. Underneath throw. Out top, pass stolen, away by Winkler. 19th turnover. Winkler's going to have a wide open right-handed layup. 22-8, Lady Knights with 3:03 to play here in the third quarter. Lampley spinning and kicking it now for Chapman. She brings it across and skips it in the left wing for our mystery player. She tries a 3 and she knocks it down. Not sure who number 3 is, but hey, she knocks down a 3. Number 3 with a 3. Now it's 22-11. Winkler with 2:38 to play in the third. Tunyas. Right wing Perks. Now back Tunyas. Now Beckman, top of the key. Now left wing for Winkler. Winkler dribbling it and driving it to the 10. Shot up, no good. Winkler to the free throw line. Foul there, charged to our mystery player, her first foul. Third team foul. First free throw on the way for Kira. Good. Modern Day leading up at the Modern Day Christmas tournament, 18-16, 3 minutes to play up there in the second quarter. At 2:21 here to go in the third period. Second free throw on the way. Winkler, no good. Lampy with the offensive rebound. Shot goes up and is in for 2. For Shannon Lampy on the glass. Cleaning things up. 25-11 with 2:10 to play. Bouncing it over to Chapman. Skipping it for Lampley. Tossing it back across for Chapman. Back on the right wing for Lampley. Back in the left wing for Chapman. Into the corner with a ball fake and a dribble and a drive, and the pass stolen away there by Shannon Lampe. And a quick pass ahead. Perks right into the layup. No. Ball loose, and Chapman with a rebound. 3 by our mystery player. Attempt number 3, no good. And Claire Tunyas with a rebound. Winkler dribbling it and driving it, and an offensive foul on Kira. That's the 10th turnover, and Winkler's first foul. Chapman inbound 128 for Lampley. Back for Chapman. Skipping it now. Pass deflected. Off of Tunyas' hand and out of bounds. 1:23 to go. Lampley back for Chapman. 25-11 here is your score. Lampley dribbling and driving it. Backs it back out. Looks for help. Chapman now. Chapman dribbling it against Winkler. Picks up her dribble. Now it's Coughlin. Shot on the way from the foul line. No. Gets her own rebound. Second shot attempt. That one no good. None. Then lost it out of bounds. Coughlin out. Good one on. And none will sit. Number 2, I think. And that looks like number 5 just checked in. Mackenzie Burke. Perks. Across the timeline, hands it off. Winkler. Hand off for Lampe. A couple of screens. Perks cutting back door. Shot up, no good. And a foul on Mayanna Lampley. And that is the second foul on Lampley. With 38.5 seconds left to go. Perks to the free throw line. First free throw on the way short. No good by Sierra. The second Sierra Perks free throw on the way. No, too strong that time. Brownemeyer with the rebound, then had it knocked out of her hands, and she was fouled. Fouls on 5, Mackenzie Burke. That's her first foul. 15th foul on West with 35.8 to go here in the third. First free throw on the way for Brownemeyer is good. Mater Dei. Last update we got up there, Mater Dei boys leading Briarcrest 18-16. The second, Abby Brownemeyer free throw down here at Mascuda. Short, no good. Rebound, Lampe hits Brownemeyer. Jumper, no. Rebound again. Winkler, shot 2, good. And a whistle and a timeout taken on the floor by Lady Knight head coach Dave Conan. Your score on your Honest Water scoreboard, the Mater Dei Lady Knights 28, the Belleville West Lady Maroons 11. You're listening to high school girls basketball, Max 96.7.
Reekman Brothers Farm Equipment has locations in Oakville, Centralia, and Breeze. Reekman Brothers sells the finest John Deere tractors, plus lawn and garden equipment and accessories. Reekman Brothers has been a part of the farming industry for over 83 years. Call Reekman Brothers for farm machinery and farmland auction services. 243-6186. Reekman Brothers, your John Deere dealer.
You found Max 96.7.
28 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Knights lead 28-11. Welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth here. Programming note, we will get to Mater Dei and Briarcrest. They are near the half there, and the pass there stolen away. 21 turnovers now. Lampe for Brownemeyer hits Perks left baseline, left it a little short, and Sierra gets her own rebound. Shannon Lampe, Sierra Perks with 12. Lampe now with 9, now 8, now 7. It's Winkler cutting back door with 6. Back out Lampe with 4. Ball fakes and leaves it for Winkler with 3. She'll try a 3 left corner is good for 3 for Kira Winkler. And your score on your Honest Water scoreboard after 3 quarters, it's the Monterey Lady Knights 31, the Belleville West Lady Maroons 11. We'll take a break. You're listening to high school girls basketball here on Max 96.7.
Reverman Chiropractic in Breeze would like to say thank you to our patients, staff, and local healthcare professionals for their continued support and cooperation as we celebrate 10 years in business. At Reverman Chiropractic, our focus is to work with you, the patient, and your other healthcare providers to deliver the best and most effective care possible. Please take advantage of our evening and weekend hours and call 526-4700 to schedule an appointment with Dr. Craig Reverman or Dr. Travis Isaac.
If you have joint or muscle pain, there is a solution. Let Dr. Schatz and the team of doctors at MedPlus alleviate your pain with safe, effective treatments. Their staff consists of a multi-specialty group of physicians, all working together to help you achieve lasting relief. Find out how natural medicines like Seraphin and Halogen make pain go away and keep it away. That's MedPlus in Carlisle's Northtown Plaza. Call today for a free consultation. 594-3671.
Good times are waiting at Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery, just north of Carlisle on Route 127. There's no better place to see live music than the Brett's Outdoor Stage, hosting bands every weekend. The kitchen at Brett's opens at 3 on Monday and Tuesday. They open for lunch at 11 Wednesday through Friday, and they have breakfast Saturday and Sunday starting at 8, with dinner available daily. Brett's Wildlife Lodge and Winery is a great spot for a meeting, a party, a get-together, or just to grab a bite to eat. Call 594-8830 or go to wildlifelodgeandwinery.com.
This is Max 96.7.
All right, had a little delay coming out there. Beckman is at the free throw line. She hits her first free throw. She was fouled underneath by Amaya Lampley. Lady Knights extending their lead 32-11. Now the score up at Mater Day here is Beckman hits the second free throw. Mater Day boys right now in a dogfight with Briarcrest up there in a tight game. 27-26 at the half. It is halftime there as Winkler almost got a steal. Lampy does get the steal. Another turnover. 22nd of the game. Hits Beckman cutting for 2. Or sorry, check that. Rondemeyer for 2. So it's now 35-11. Lampley now with 7:20 to go. Fourth quarter action here brought to you by John Rowe Studios. A Chapman 3 was airballed and Karam's out of bounds, and the ball will go over to the Lady Knights. So nonetheless here, 27-26 up at Mater Day. Mater Day leading Briarcrest. So when it gets closer to the second half, getting ready to start here, and hopefully our game will be closer to the end. Mater Day Lady Knights looking like they are going to win this game 35-11. We are going to jump to Mater Day High School, where the boys are in a 1-point game, 27-26. Sierra Perks right now, right wing for Kira Winkler, with 7 minutes even to go here in this one. Beckman with a tough catch underneath. Kicks it out now to Shannon Lampy, who then tries to hit a cutting Beckman. Lampy ends up with the ball. Shot up, no good there, and the rebound cleared down by Shania Nunn. So underneath now, Coughlin for West. Had her pass trying to hit Chapman. Chapman does come with it. Winkler had a hand on it. Now backs things up here with 6:35 to play. Now skipping over to the right wing for Nunn. She gets a tough catch inside. Ball is knocked away and stolen away by Lampy. Another turnover, 23rd of the game for West. Lampy now back the other way, 35-11 here with 6:20 to play in the fourth. Shannon Lampy now left wing for Sierra Perks. Perks, crossover dribble. Winkler. Underneath. Beckman, power move inside, no good. Rebound, Shannon Lampy shot up there. Good, 2 for Lampy. Lady Knights have dominated this game here since the outset. They're going to play tomorrow at 2:30. Can already pencil that in. They'll play the winner of Riverview and Althoff. Baseline, Coughlin. Good one left open. 3 on the way from the left wing. No good. Rebound for Mayana Lampy. Floater by Chapman in the lane, 2. First points there of the fourth quarter for Belleville West. 31-13, all Mater Day here in this basketball game. As I mentioned, programming note. Once the Mater Day boys are getting ready to go out of the half, we're going to send it up to Bruce and Moose Lloyd and Rip Notmeyer. Mater Day Briarcrest, that is a 27-26 game up there at the Mater Day Christmas Tournament. Christ-Star Rock won their game. They'll play for 5th tomorrow against Columbia with a 52-30 win over DuQuoin. Beckman's got a free wing 3 on the way. No good there. And the rebound cleared down by Lampley. She's got 8 rebounds. And a 31-13 lead, 18-point game with 5 minutes to play. Underneath, Goodwin hits Coughlin. Coughlin's pass deflected around and pinballed back to Coughlin. Now hits it left wing. That's a 3 on the way for Chapman. No there, and the rebound. Who else? Mayanna Lampley. Corner. Goodwin, a 3. That one is good for a 3 for Randy Goodwin. 31-16 with 4:38 to play here in the fourth quarter. Sierra Perks for Kira Winkler. Winkler with a spin move and dribbling and driving. Shot up. Scoop. No, they wave it off. They're going to call the foul on the floor. That's going to be the 7th maroon foul regardless. And Winkler will be at the line with 4:25 to play. That foul there charged to Chapman, her first. Deja Brown back on number 30. And our mystery player back on number 3. Winkler at the line here for a couple of free throws, or for the 1-and-1. The front end of the Winkler 1-and-1 is good. .425 to play fourth quarter here. It's 38-16 now. Lady Knights on top. Well on their way here to winning this game. We have a sub on. Perks is going to check in for Shannon Lippy. Laney Kramer just checked in as well for the Lady Knights. And Bruce and Moose Lloyd, Rip Notmeyer on standby here. Mater Dei and Briarcrest in a 1-point halftime affair up there at the Christmas tournament. We're going to change there here pretty soon once it gets closer to the start of the second half. Winkler misses the second free throw, and then Brondemeyer is going to be whistled for over the back. Abby just picked for third with 4:23 to play. Fourth foul on Brondemeyer. I missed a foul. Fourth foul on Abby, yeah. Goodwin pass going into the backcourt and another turnover. Deja Brown, 24th of the game, 4:13 to play, and Claire Tunyas back on for the Lady Knights. So Claire Tunyas along with Kira Winkler and Maya Beckman and Laney Kramer in a battle, and they finally get it actually checked. Yeah, Perks is out there. Now Kramer's got the handling duties. Hops it over to Winkler with 4:10 to play, driving to the 10, leaving it for Tunyas underneath. 3 on the way for Perks. That one a little short, no good. Ball is going to carry him out of bounds. Last touched out by Nunn. 4:02 to play here in the fourth quarter. 38-16, Lady Winkler for Kramer now. Kramer throwing it back for Perks. Now back for Kramer. Back over for Perks. 3:50 to play. Perks now dribbling it at Claire Tunyas, top of the key. Winkler had his pass stolen away there by Amaya. Lampley's shot was no good. Rebound battle, and Beckman came up with it. 3:30 to play. Throw ahead. Perks, Beckman, ball faking. Leaves it for Kramer. Next stoppage in play here. We're going to shift things over to the Mater Dei Christmas tournament where the Mater Dei boys lead Briarcrest 27-26 at the half. They're getting ready to begin the second half. And here with 3:18 to go, we're going to have a couple of subs in the stop here by Sierra Perks as she stepped on the line. We are going to take a break. We're going to send things up to Mater Dei with Rip Notmeyer and Bruce the Moose Lloyd. Mater Dei Lady Knights well on their way to winning this game. Here 38-16 with 3:18 to play in the fourth quarter. Mater Dei will play tomorrow at 2:30 against the winner of Riverview and Altoff. We're going to take a break and send things up. You'll hear Bruce and Moose Lloyd and Rip Notmeyer on the other side. You're listening to high school basketball here on Max 96.7.
Which hospital continues to rank among the best in patient satisfaction, care, and safety? We don't want to brag, so check it out for yourself. Compare the scores of HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze. And while you're online, visit our website at stjoebreeze.com to stay up on all the screenings and events we offer to benefit our community. Or like us on Facebook. Working to continue our legacy of caring, we are HSHS St. Joseph's Hospital Breeze.
When wearing contacts, you shouldn't even be able to feel them. If they're uncomfortable or feeling dry, come see us at Lebanon Optometric Center or Breeze Family Vision Center. We'll find the right contacts for you, whether it's multifocal, astigmatism, daily disposables, or hybrid lenses. Don't suffer through contacts that are just fine. We have all the major brands to choose from, and with locations in Breeze and Lebanon, if you damage or tear your contacts, we can replace them right away. Start seeing clearer today with a little help from Breeze Family Vision Center or Lebanon Optometric Center.
For a truly affordable and all-inclusive senior living experience unlike any other, come to Legacy Place in Breeze, offering exceptional and professional care. Legacy Place delivers kindness and compassion to residents with independent, assisted living, or memory care services. Legacy Place offers luxurious and comfortable home-like living with fireplaces, activity areas, cafes, salons, and much more. Call 526-9600 for a free tour at Legacy Place.
Want easy online banking and bill paying with an ATM and debit card that allows you to set personal spending limits? Then Tempo Bank's the place for you. Tempo Bank makes it easy for today's consumers to spend more time with your families and less time balancing your accounts and paying bills. Tempo Bank has 2 locations to better serve you. Call 526-7256 in Breeze or 224-9228 in Trenton. They'll be glad to help you. Tempo Bank is your answer to easy, hassle-free banking.
You're on Max 96.7.
Well, welcome back to Fred Rocker's Court here, Mater Dei High School. It's the second half. Mater Dei about a 1-point lead over Briarcrest in this matchup here at the Holiday Tournament. Mater Dei with possession rule going their way to start the second half, working the offense. Down low give. That's Rensing. It's been Mater Dei's Lucas Tyson show 18 points here in the first half as Mater Dei turns the ball over.
Yeah, Tyson's rattled in 4 trays. On the other side, Henderson has 12.
So it's been a slugfest here first half as Briarcrest squad gets the ball off the turnover, working it around as Henderson. Inside give to the big man, Thomas. Samari Thomas shot partially blocked, nothing there. Coming up with a rebound, Mater Dei crossing the timeline near the scorer's table from left to right on your radio dial. The Mater Dei Knights in their powder blue road jerseys. Dribble drive on the way. Can't get it to go for Tunyas. The rebound comes off. Silvas a 15-footer, cakes it in.
Nice ball player. He's in double digits with 11 now. Joins Henderson. Henderson 1 tick up.
Early going third quarter, 28-27. Briarcrest on top. Mater Dei playing catch-up now. It's been a seesaw battle entire game here at Mater Dei. Mater Dei with the ball on the near side in the stage floor here at Fred Rocker's Gymnasium. Inside give to Tunyas. Tunyas flares it out to Rensing. He buries a 3.
He's clocked a couple.
30-28 Mater Dei. 6:41 to play. Third quarter action of the Honest Water scoreboard. We bring it to you high above Fred Rocker's Court here in the Dairy King broadcast booth. Moose Lloyd, Rip Knobmeyer bringing you the action. Here comes his shot on the way. Bats, rattles around and off. Coming up with a rebound is Rensing. Rensing heads to Tunyas, crosses the timeline, trots over the Knights logo, takes it right-hand side, now changes direction, takes it back up on the wing, now around the Goebel. And bouncer over to Tunyas. Tunyas takes the drive on the left side, picks up his dribble. Now he kicks back to Goebel. Shot up, good, Tunyas.
Beautiful pass by Blake Gepke that time.
Gepke had it, 32-28. Mater Dei, 5:52 to play, third quarter. In the midst of the B&H Recreation third quarter, 57th annual Mater Dei Christmas Tournament. Mater Dei in their road powder blues, Briarcrest in their white with dark green trim.
Nice unis.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, they do. Classy plays. Shot from 3 on the way from Bats. Can't get it to fall. The rebound comes off to Gepke. He clears out to Tyson. Tyson walks the ball across the timeline. Takes it to the left side. Dribbles in front of his bench. He's marked up by Henderson. Now he flips it around to Gepke. Shot it. Nope. Can't get over. Was that Buckman or Gepke? I couldn't tell on the corner on the shot.
Not sure. Oh, on the shot?
Yeah.
Buckman fired a 3.
Couldn't get it to fall, and then a foul.
The foul's on Gepke.
And the foul is on Gepke in the ensuing scrum.
Out goes Big Omari Thomas, 6'5", and what would you estimate? 250? 260?
260.
270? Easy. Price is going up, I think.
Yeah, I think it is.
Wouldn't want to tangle with him.
Mm-hmm. Briarcrest with the ball. Controlling Bats, dribble drive, and a hole before the shot. So he's going to have the Briarcrest ball underneath their own bucket. 5:03 to play. Mater Dei up 32-28, third quarter action here.
Gepke lands his second in a row. Foul, that is.
Day number 2 of the Mater Dei Christmas Tournament gets squared away with the schedule. Here comes a 3 on the way off the inbound pass, and it comes off long. Rebound Tunyas bringing it the length of the court, has the ball swatted away. 5th turnover for Mater Dei. back the other way for Briarcrest. They have the ball swatted around. They turn it over. 7 turnover for them. Now Mater Dei settles in and slows the tempo. Tyson crossing the timeline here. He crosses to the north end of the gymnasium, and Mater Dei, Fred Rocker's court. Down to the left side we go. Now back up. Tunyas from just inside the arc. Can't get a nice guy rebound. Rinsing has the ball swatted away. Now on the floor with it is Batts. Batts tries to get rid of it. Gebke comes up with it. Flips it over to Tunyas. Tunyas now takes the dribble drive into the paint. Now flares it out. Top key to Buckman. Buckman, a one-handed layup on the way. Good. Buckman, his first bucket of the evening. 34-28. 4:12 to play here. Third quarter action. Trotting the ball up. Batts stops and sets the offense. Hendrickson now kicks it back up to Batts. Down low. Now back up top to Batts. Looks to Henderson. Henderson takes the drive. He walked. Took about 3 steps. No call. And we dodged a bullet there as Tunyas pulls the rebound down. An NBA move there. Now we have the dribble drive. Rinsing on the baseline, and he's fouled.
Chandler gets whistled. Yep, a few too many steps, but he got that star treatment.
Indeed. He did. He took 2 before he put the ball on the ground. And IHSA rules, that's travel. Just saying. Mater Dei controls underneath their own bucket. Trying to find a man. It's Tunyas. He lobs it out near the scorer's table and finds Shookman open. Shookman dribbles in front of his bench. Now takes the move toward the paint. Now bounces back out onto the wing to Tunyas. Tunyas now clears between the circles. 3:27 to play third quarter. Mater Dei on top, 34-28. Third quarter action here. Mater Dei Knights and the Briarcrest Saints. Working it around, trying to find something. Shookman, he is his dog. He's going to have to get rid of it. He's going to get the 5 count. Finally does. Kicks it off to Gebke. Drives the baseline. Gebke, a bad angle. Can't get the shot up. The rebound comes off to Shookman, and he is fouled.
Shookman worked hard after Gebke did the same on the baseline drive.
Indeed.
Shook will try and shake a couple down there.
Thought we were going to get the possession call. Finally got rid of it just in the nick of time. Tried the baseline drive, and a bad angle was Gebke. Couldn't get it to fall. And then, like you said, Shookman was just battling hard in there.
Foul one on Henderson.
And he gets the foul at the charity. Right now, Shookman first one up and in. Shookman, that's my first bucket for Shookman here in the ball game. 35-28 now, 3:07. Mater Dei in a bit of a surprise. Well, home court advantage here paying off, maybe. Second one is they're rolling around and off. Can't get it to fall. Getting the rebound is Tunyas. Tunyas sees a winery. Gets in there and sneaks the rebound. Mater Dei sets the offense. He's out on the right wing extended. Trying to make something happen. Has the ball swatted from behind. Turnover Mater Dei. That's their 6th. Briarcrest back the other way. Layup off the glass and in. Count it. Chandler.
Chandler did it on both sides that time with a nice steal. And he converts the lay-in too.
35-30 Mater Dei on top. Working the baseline move right now. Trying to get something to work. Quick jumper on the way. Can't get it to fall. Korkemeyer falls back on defense as the rebound comes off. Chandler rattling around and in for a quick bucket there. 35-32 now.
Be careful here. Briarcrest may all on getting a little spurt.
Yep. A little momentum shift. Sensing that in the crowd, really. Not a lot of crowd participation for Mater Dei being the home team. Not a very noisy Fred Rocker's court.
There's room, by the way.
There is plenty of room. Come on in and join us. Got a good one going as they try to force it inside. Turnover Mater Dei. Now it's a scrub. Mater Dei comes up with it. They dodged a bullet there. 1:51 to play third quarter. Kind of pointing it around, trying to set the offense. That is Tunyas. And Tunyas, he's marked up by Smith. Tunyas flares it around, dribble drive in the paint, got to travel. Yep. And turnover, Korkemeyer.
We're having a real nice crowd tonight for the finale.
Oh, yeah.
Central and Oakville at 9 o'clock right here on Max 96.7.
Should be a good one, too.
I guarantee it.
Should be a Danderino. 140. Third quarter action here. 35-32. Mater Dei on top of the Briarcrest Saints. Briarcrest, number 1 overall seed in this tournament. Working the offense as Mater Dei nestles in a 7th seed. This could be a upset in the making. Hopefully we'll see here in a couple of minutes. Here comes a bouncer shot from Bats. He's fouled. And that's going to be Briarcrest's ball underneath their own bucket with $1:24 left third quarter. We have a couple substitutions back into the ball game as Devin Rensing.
Kirkmeyer grabbed that foul, Moose, and he stood tall and strong like a brick wall.
He did. He wasn't going to let it happen. It's Gebke and Rensing back into the ball game for the Knights. Here comes a quick design play. Shot from the corner off the glass, no good. Chandler, now a foul again. It's going to go against Briarcrest, and Mater Dei will have the length of the floor to travel with 1:20 to play. Henderson popped with that one. So triggering from Mater Dei will be Shookman at the far end of the court with the length of the floor to travel. He gets it inside to Rensing. Rensing, long pass, got an opportunity for breakaway, and there's the foul. As the layup is no-go for Tysing, but a big foul on Henderson. Cedric Henderson, I believe that's going to be number 3 for that young man.
Certainly is, and Tysing took it to the hoop with authority. Now he has a chance to convert a double from the line. He has 18 points, looks for 19 and 20.
Quiet here in the third. Let's see if he can get this one. He does. So there's 19. Gets him in the marker book for the third quarter.
He's been smooth tonight.
Oh, Colin Butter. He can do it. He's kept him in. He's been the one-man wrecking crew for Mater Dei up into the first half, and so far here in the second half, they've been picking him up. So it's good to see team effort. The next one rattles around off long. The rebound comes off to Henderson. Henderson clears, crosses the timeline to Bats. Shot from Bats from 3. Nope, a little long, and coming up with the clearing rebounds, Gebke. He flares it out to Tysing with a minute to play. He's right in front of the score table. Now he cuts it to the right side and hands it off to Tunyas. Change the direction. Now he's back over toward the left wing. Dribbles between the legs out to the scorer's table. Now makes a move toward the paint. Stops. Hands the ball off. And there's going to be a charge. Yep. Drop that shoulder. Rensing kind of ducked the shoulder and gets popped with a charge. Turnover number 8 for the Mater Dei Knights. They lead this 36-32. 43.6 seconds to play here in the third quarter of the first game of the evening session here, day number 2, the 47th annual Mater Dei Christmas Tournament. I'm Moose Lloyd alongside the Ripper, Rip Nutmeyer.
I'm here, man. I'm the good-looking one.
You are the looks. There's a travel there. Smith, little shovel step, got him.
Too anxious. Yep. Now Mater Dei gets the last op with 40 to play in the quarter.
Neither team wanting to assert themselves here in the third. 36-32, Mater Dei on top. Now a timeout. Let's see who we've got. We'll take a quick break. You're listening to Mater Dei Christmas Basketball. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
As a business owner, you know that every year brings new challenges and opportunities. The success of your business demands expertise and focus, and Country Financial can help you keep that focus by helping ensure you have the right insurance protection in place to meet your goals. Teresa Richards and Keith Wilkin, your Country Financial representatives in Breeze, can help you create a customized insurance plan that has coverages designed just for your business. Come see us today at our new location at 617 North Main in Breeze.
You found Max 96.7.
As you were saying, Bruce.
We're back at it, 36-32. Apologize to Chris for my lousy out cue on that one. That was horrible. Terrible.
We're great on a curve.
Terrible. Mater Dei, 3/4 of the length to go. 40 seconds remain, third quarter. They're up 36-32. Get it in. Tysing with it. He dribbles across the timeline. Stops, picks up his dribble. He's double teamed. There's the foul. A little toucher there from Smith getting a little too worked up. Courtney Smith popped with the personal. It is first with 31 seconds on the clock. So Mater Dei will have the ball on their half of the court right here in the front of the Fred Rockers court logo. Mater Dei from left to right on your radio dial. 30 seconds to play here, third quarter. They get it in and start. The offense is Buckman. Brady Buckman with it. Flips it over to Tunyas. He's picked up by Small. Small's got the defense on him. Now he hands it off to Buckman. Buckman with 16 seconds. Near the spike line. Takes a spin move. Still dribbles. Picks up his dribble. Now flips it around to Tunyas with 9 seconds. Going to have to get something to go. Here we go. Tysing. Runner in the lane. Good for Tysing. 21 points for that man, 38-32, and that's the way the third quarter will end. Mater Dei on top. We'll be back for the call of the fourth quarter. You're listening to live coverage of the 57th Annual Mater Dei Christmas Tournament on Max 96.7. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Stuck in a state of falling behind? Struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with the Klosterman Agency handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money, too, because adding State Farm policies can earn you discounts and actually help you get ahead. Call or email me, State Farm agent Steve Klosterman, and get to a better state with State Farm.
Get unhungry for only $5 at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's. Dig into the $5 All-Star Meal with 4 different meals to choose from, like the Charbroil Double Cheeseburger and Jumbo Hot Dog, with natural cut fries, a fresh baked chocolate chip cookie, and a 20-ounce drink. Pick a $5 All-Star Meal today from your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's, plus the entire Red Burrito menu. Get unhungry at your Breeze and Carlisle Hardee's.
You've got Max 96.7.
Welcome back to Fred Rocker's Court. Moose Lloyd along with Rip Nottmeyer, bringing you the final quarter of the Mater Dei Briarcrest contest. Mater Dei up 38-32. Briarcrest with the ball in the possession rule to begin the fourth quarter. Neely works it inside. A giver to Henderson, and he pops it in from 15.
Henderson pretty cool from, 15 or so.
Yep. That's it. What is this? 12th point of the contest. 4-point game. 38-34. Mater Dei on top. 7:37 to play. Early going here in fourth quarter action. Brought to you by John Rose Studios. Stay tuned for the Spectrum Business post-game show. That's coming up here in just a bit. We'll be talking about that Mater Dei victory. Here comes a shot from the baseline. Buckman can't get it to fall. The rebound pulled down by Chandler. He's taking it to the length of the court. Tripped up and a foul. He might go to the line. Not sure whether they're going to whistle it before or during the shot. I think he's going to go on the line. Yeah,
should be shooting. He's got some quicks to him, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Kennedy Chandler off the bench for Briarcrest. 7 points.
Just a freshman, Moose. So.
Freshman. He's got a pretty good career ahead of him. Nice looking free throw shot too, giving him his 8th point. Drawing the Briarcrest Saints within 3, 38-35. The Mater Dei Knights. Make it 2 now as he cans the second one on a sweet stroke from the charity stripe. Mater Dei triggers. They're going to have to break a press. It's a man-to-man press being offered up by the Saints. Now they fall back into a token. They're crossing the timeline. Is Gepke near the scorer's table. Brings it up between the circles. Now back toward the scorer's table. He stops, picks up his dribble. He's going to have to get it out to somebody here. Finally, in desperation, finds Tunyas barely. Back to Gepke. Gepke back to Tunyas. Tunyas out into the scorer's table. Briarcrest playing with a little more urgency than they did in the first half. Crowd here, Mater Dei beginning to wake up and get into it here. Home team's number 7 seed playing the number 1 seed. Layup off glass. Good. Rinsing. Wow, what an athletic play. Puts him up 40-36.
Really was. Nice move by Rinsing.
Briarcrest with control. Chandler with it. Throws it away.
Terrible
Turnover.
pass.
Number 9. Here we go on the other end. Shot, rolling finger, Tyson, and he's fouled, going to the line to shoot 2.
That was just a lame pass. Big time giveaway, and Mater Dei can add on 2 more and increase that lead to 6.
You got a number 7 seed in the lead over a number 1 seed, 40-36. Mater Dei at the line, shooting a couple. Here's first one up and in. Tyson, that's the first one. He's 2 of 3 from the line so far this evening. Get another opportunity here. 6:23 to play in the fourth. Popped it. Nothing but scorching the net. 42-36. Crossing the timelines, Bats takes it left side. On the free throw line extended. Looking into the paint, now flips it out top of the key to Chandler. The freshman takes the ball near the spike line. Mater Dei kind of sagging into a bit of a man-to-man. Just kind of floating it around. Here comes the shot from the perimeter from Chandler. Nope, nothing there. The rebound comes off too. Mater Dei and Tyson clears it out, walks it across the timeline. Billevi's shot for Briarcrest. Down low to Rinsing from the corner. Is open. Can't get it to fall. The rebound comes off to Bass and nearly intercepted by Tunyas. So, man, bodies flying all over the place. If you're on those good seats down front, you better duck. Looks like they have a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're listening to Modern Day Tournament coverage right here on Max 96.7. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Building relationships and buildings in the safest, most efficient, and budget-conscious way has been Putker Construction's mission for over 36 years. Located in Breeze, they have been providing construction management, design, build, and general contracting services on projects throughout Southern Illinois and the Midwest. They are a second-generation, family-owned, and veteran-owned business with a goal to exceed their clients' expectations in every way. For more information, call 526-7213 or go to PutkerConstruction.com.
Max 96.7.
To Thunk at the Modern Knights, 42-36 with the lead. 5:43 to play here in the fourth. It's been a good game, Rip.
Nobody's unbeatable. Nope. And Nashville played Briarcrest pretty well. They were doing 6 or 7 a lot before they were finally dropped. I think they've won 15 in a row this year, haven't they? Without a defeat thus far.
Yep. They're playing pretty good basketball, but you come up north, you run into these teams. There's some pretty good talent up in the north of the Mason-Dixon line. 5:29 to play. Chandler with it for Briarcrest. Takes the drive off the glass. Nope, but a foul's going to shoot 2.
Rensing is tagged. Chandler, very impressive.
Yes, that freshman can play. That's Briarcrest, a very successful Christian school from Memphis, Tennessee. First one up and in. Chandler, he's perfect. 3 for 3 from the line so far tonight.
Not a nerve in his little body.
Boy, he has a nice shot. Scorches the net yet again. 43-38 now. Modern Day still controls the lead. The length of the floor to the travel. They have a press that they have to break it open. They finally get it in to Tunyas. Now they drop the man-to-man press back. And Tunyas is marked up by Corbin Smith. Oh, just tosses it over to Buckman. Just took his eye off of it for a second. Rocks the 9th turnover from Modern Day. First turnover here in the fourth quarter.
Buckman was, of course, thinking where he's going to go next, looking, and let it slip right through his hands.
5:12 to play, fourth quarter action. The Honest Water scoreboard, Modern Day on top. Briarcrest with the ball. Dribble drive now from Chandler on the baseline. Dumps it off to Smith. Lays it off the glass and in. 2-point game, 42-40. Modern Day with the ball, crossing the timeline. Trying to work it around. Tyson to Gepke. Fouled. Hard foul by Henderson. I believe that's going to be his 4th if it's in Henderson. 3rd?
Actually, I've got him for 2. We'll see him.
2?
Yeah, just 2.
2, I'm sorry.
That play made by Tyson, though. He really created that nice feed for Gepke. We'll see if he can slash a couple.
Gepke had a bucket in the first. And he gets that one there in the 4th. So 3 points for Gepke. 43-40, Modern Day 3-point lead. 4:48 to play over Briarcrest Christian Academy, the Saints and the Knights. The Knights, Gepke shot up and in. Perfect from the line, 2 for 2, making it 44-40. So got ourselves some substitutions into the lineup. Drew Dant for Modern Day. He had a clutch 3 there in the second quarter. Off the bench. So
pick it up.
Just letting the ball roll in his bats, so no time dribbles off the clock. Gets it to the half line, then he picks it up, starts the dribble. Shot from 3, Chandler. Nope. Rebound comes off to Gepke.
Briarcrest has nobody underneath the hoop.
No, they're just laying out, and Modern Day's just clearing everything. Tyson with it near the scorer's table. Dribbles between the legs. He's marked up by Smith. On that man-to-man pressure. Up quickly, nearly stolen. It is stolen by Chandler. Quick on the way.
Wow.
Stop, count it, and he's going to get the harm. And a shot from the free throw line. Count the bucket for Chandler. He's fouled, and he's going to get the charity.
13 for Chandler. 6 in this quarter with a chance to add 1.
He is 4 for 4 from the line. As the big guy comes back in, that's Omari Thomas for Briarcrest.
3 fouls on Rensing now, Moose. 18 fouls on MD, 7 against Briarcrest. We approach super bonus time.
Jabari Small back into the lineup for Briarcrest. He is replacing number 20, Ben Silvas. Chandler at the line, that freshman, scorches it.
He is money.
Money, yeah. 1 point game, 44-43. Mater Dei on top by 1. 4:22 to play, fourth quarter action. Mater Dei with a length of the court to travel and a limited man-to-man press. They break it easily. Gepke crosses the timeline. Dribbles between the legs on the left side. Now crosses over to the right. Hands off to Tunyas. Tunyas under the center circle. He's marked up. The referee starts his count. Going to have to get rid of it. Gets it over to Gepke. Gepke near the center circle. Looking underneath. Now to start the count. Gepke, he hands it off to Tyson. Tyson on the right wing. Dribbles back up to Gepke. Gepke looking inside. Now dribbles back. 3:46 to play. Mater Dei with a 1-point advantage over Briarcrest. Tyson with it now. Right wing extended. Now he takes the drive into the paint. Shot up. He's fouled. Going to the line. Shoot 2. And the foul, I believe, will go on Bats.
You got it. Tyson, man, with his great drive there, doesn't collect the 2, but has a chance to do some damage here at the charity stripe.
He's 3 or 4 from the line tonight.
You take it hard to the hoop, and you got a chance to make something good happen.
Oh, off the back of the rim. Can't get at the ball. Three of 5 now from the line is Tyson. As we have a substitution, Cedric Henderson back into the lineup.
He won't be out again.
Nope. He's their go-to guy. He's been fairly quiet here in the second half, but he can light it up. There's the free throw up and in from Tyson now, making it 45-43. 3:33 to play, fourth quarter. Briarcrest with the ball. Looking around his Bats. Takes it right side. Free throw line extended on the wing out in front of his bench. Now he floats it around left side to Smith. Smith looks in the corner for Chandler. Long cross-court pass. Skips it to Bats. Inside to Thomas. Lays it off glass and in. That's Amari Thomas's first bucket of the game. We have a tie ball game. 45 apiece with 3:10 to play. Mater Dei crosses the timeline. Gepke. Right side. And he hands it off to Tunyas. Now Tunyas thinks about the dribble drive. He gets to Gepke. Gepke now into the paint. Has to get rid of it. Now on the left side. That's a giver to Tunyas. Tunyas back around to Gepke up near top of the key. 2:48 to play in this one. Tied up at 45 apiece. Long skipper over to Tunyas on the right side. Back to Gepke on the left. So Mater Dei out near the volleyball line. Setting the offense. Amari Thomas comes out to get him. Oh, ball slapped out of bounds off of Bats. One too many passes in where it's tight, but we dodged the bullet there. Mater Dei will maintain possession underneath their own hoop.
Reggie Neely back in for Briarcrest.
He comes in for Thomas.
Buckman for MD.
A bouncer inside to Gepke underneath the own bucket. Sets it up for the shot from Tunyas. Can't get it to fall. Comes off long. The rebound to Briarcrest. Briarcrest sets. I believe this could be one of the first times they've had the lead since early in this first half. Yeah, quick timeout for the Briarcrest coach. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Garages are great, and then something eventually goes wrong with your garage door. Don't just call anyone when you have a garage door problem. Call Fairman Garage Doors, providing trusted quality service for over 20 years. Locally owned and operated, Fairman Garage Doors can handle residential and commercial, and no job is too big or too small. Call 526-8548 for Fairman Garage Doors, an authorized Clopay dealer.
It's Max 96.7.
Mag of the 40s. Try that again. 57th annual Mater Dei Christmas Tournament. Fred Rocker scored. 2:21 left in this one. 45-45 tie ball game between Mater Dei and Briarcrest. Briarcrest Christian Academy out of Memphis, Tennessee, and the Mater Dei Knights of Breeze, Illinois. Knocking it down here.
Coach, you can tell he valued that timeout with it all knotted up at 45. He wants to go ahead punch on this one.
Indeed. Bats with it, controls right out of the Knights logo. Takes it right-hand side. Now he hands it to Smith, cutting across. Got to weave around the top. Now they're down on the left side to Bats. Bats looks around. Now he kicks it up to Smith. Back down in the corner to Bats. Back to Smith between the center circles. Now takes it left side. Mater Dei is just sticking right on him. They're content to just kind of try to find the seam. And not really finding anything. They're just looking around right now, just kind of taking their time, holding the ball with 1:40 to play. Anthony Smith, John Harrison really barking some orders, talking to the referee. 1:30. They're just holding the ball. Nobody's coming out to meet him. Mater Dei's just content to sit back. Reminds me of a Paducah-Tillman team.
We're still over a minute left.
I know. 1:18. The Mater Dei crowd beginning to get a little vocal. Finally, getting some action in the crowd here. 1:10 to play. Tied up. Nobody's making a move. Standing there holding the ball right near center court is Gordon Smith.
This is an official's dream.
It is. It is. Hey, we don't have to worry about screwing anything up, man. Under a minute now. 58 seconds to play. Gordon Smith trying to lull him to sleep. Now Mater Dei comes out, starts the count. Now he flips it over to Bats. Now they just stack right in. Now here comes Tunyas rather, to get the count going. 44 seconds. The right side pass to Smith.
Look at Henderson. Watch out for him. He's in that key.
Yep. He's kind of walking around there, right around the free throw line. Now walking through to Smith. Mater Dei just content to let the time tick. 29 seconds. That's a chess game now. 45-45 tie. 24 seconds remain in this one. Mater Dei, Briarcrest Christian holding the ball on his hip. His Bats. 17 seconds to go.
Almost time to roll.
Now we get a timeout. We'll take one as well. 14 seconds to play. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Mater Dei basketball on Max 96.7.
Hello, I'm Wes Ronan, head chef and owner of Silver Spoon Catering. I've been working in the food industry for over 15 years, fine-tuning my craft as a professional chef and caterer. I would like to invite you to visit our new storefront location on Old Highway 50 in Breeze. We prepare daily specials using only the freshest ingredients possible. Find out what we're serving this week by calling us at 791-7847 or check us out at Silver Spoon, Illinois on Facebook.
Prairie Farms Dairy helps build strong bodies and strong minds. Prairie Farms Dairy offers the finest dairy products like skim milk, slice and string cheese, sour cream, cottage cheese, flavored yogurts, light ice cream, and more. Take charge of your body and get your daily source of vitamins and minerals from the products you've come to love from Prairie Farms Dairy. You can always count on Prairie Farms Dairy, always fresh, always the best.
It's Max 96.7.
Here we go, 14.8 ticks. Briarcrest takes the timeout as they held the ball for about a minute and a half. Mater Dei content to do it. 45-45 tie. Briarcrest has the ball on their half of the court. Getting ready for the trigger. They get it in. Chandler with it. Now 11 seconds on the clock. Crosses the timeline. Here he goes right side. Dribbles between the legs. 7 seconds. Kicks it up to Silvas. Back to Chandler. Chandler takes the dribble by 3 seconds. A shot. A prayer on the way. Nothing there. We're going to overtime. 45-45. The Mater Dei Knights lock them up in regulation over the Briarcrest squad. We'll be back in 1 minute for the tip-off.
You love your home, but over time, you can get a little tired of it. It really doesn't take much, however, to freshen your home's look, especially when you get help from Home Fashions in Carlisle. Update floors with brand names like Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. Home Fashions also offers cabinets, countertops, Hunter Douglas window treatments, furniture, and more. Check out more at homefashions-inc.com, turning your space into elegance and grace. Home Fashions in Carlisle.
Start saving on your heating bills today with a 7 Series or 5 Series water furnace from Tunya Service Company. The 7 Series water furnace is the world's most efficient geothermal system. In addition to big savings on your heating costs, the 7 Series and the 5 Series water furnace carries a 10-year parts and labor warranty. For a free estimate and the world's most experienced geothermal team, call Tunya Service Company in Damiansville today. 248-5130.
Max 96.7.
The Mater Dei Knights and Briarcrest Saints have battled through regulation. They need an extra 4 to figure it out. It's knotted up at 45 apiece. We're going to jump center. So jumping center will be the Tyson, knocking it out against Henderson. Mater Dei from left to right on your radio dial. They're visiting Powder Blue. Briarcrest in their home whites. We trim to green. Briarcrest wins the toss. Small controls.
Bonus time.
Yes, it is. So, Chandler now.
They're going to play for one.
Yep, they're going to play. They did. Was it about a minute 45 on there when they
long
played?
Enough.
Yeah. So we're back at it. They're just content just to dribble out near the center circle.
And it was a lousy last play.
Yeah,
by the way.
they waited
Terrible.
way too long and rushed it a bit too much. Put the freshman under the gun, and he fades up a three, flat-footed three. Can't get it to fall. That was just an ill-advised shot there. He was flat. And he's smooth from the free throw line, but not from that distance when you're standing flat-footed. Coming up with the rebound is Tyson. And Mater Dei controls. Flips it up top of the key to Tunyas. Tunyas with 3:14 to play in the overtime period. 45-45. Mater Dei and Briarcrest knotted up. Down low. That's a giver in the corner. And Tyson takes the dribble. Now going to Gepke. Gepke driving up. Off glass. Good. And Mr. Gepke. Blake Gepke.
Tyson just sees the floor so well.
He does.
Good pass. Good fade.
6 point for Gepke. Working it around is Henderson. Henderson to Chandler over on the right side. Playing catch right now with Silvas. Chandler, Silvas. Now they kick it over to Small. Small with it. Left side. Dribbles between the circles to the right hand. Chandler. Chandler takes the dribble drive and has the blocking foul. Not sure if we're going to get rinsing on that or who we're going to get. It's going to be the bonus.
And Briarcrest has to get Henderson involved.
Gepke. Yeah, Henderson, looking at the stats, 10 points in the first half, only 2 in the second. He's got 12 total. There comes the, whoa, rattling around. Chandler. He's chinks in the armor there. He's perfect from the free throw line, but he used every bit of that and then some.
He's netted 15.
Second one is much better, nothing but net there.
And he's been busy at the charity stripe, too.
It looks like get a timeout. We'll take one as well. You're listening to Mater Dei Christmas Tournament Action on Max 96.7. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Hi, this is Rich Knable, lending officer at Bradford National Bank in Highland. With over 30 years of banking experience, I'm ready to assist you with your entire commercial or agricultural lending needs in Highland or Madison County. For all your lending needs, from startups to expansions, from remodeling to equipment purchases, chances are Bradford National Bank has a program to meet your unique individual needs. Since all loan decisions are made locally, our full-service lending department can move your project along without any red tape or hassle. Bradford National Bank has always focused on the needs of our customers and the communities we serve, supporting hundreds of organizations right here at home each year. It just makes sense to bank locally. Call me today at 664-2200. That's 664-2200. You'll be glad you did. Bradford National Bank, your hometown community bank since 1867.
Rich Knable, MLO number 712773, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
You're on Max 96.7.
2:36 remaining in the overtime period. It's tied up 47-47 after Kennedy Chandler's free throws. Mater Dei with the ball breaks the press, or at least on the verge of breaking the press, is Tunyas. He crosses the timeline. Down in the corner to Gepke. Gepke, a long skipper back up top side to Tunyas near the scorers table. Mater Dei scoring on the north end of the gymnasium goal here at Mater Dei's Fred Rocker's court. 2:14 to play in the overtime. 47-47. Moose Lloyd, Rib Notmeyer bringing you all the action here on Max 96.7. Looking inside to Gepke. Now they're just playing catch back and forth. Rinsing and Tunyas. Rinsing and Tunyas. Right side to top of the key. Right side to top of the key. Now down in the corner on the right side to Buckman. Buckman back up top and around the horn we go to Tunyas on the left. Back to the right. Now down in the corner. Buckman down around. 146. Now they go deep on the right side. Runner on the way. No. A little foul there. Nothing happened. Try to get the putback. Can't get it from Gepke. And Briarcrest comes up with it. Briarcrest could take the lead right here.
Right play, wrong result.
Indeed it was. Crossing the timeline is Henderson. Henderson, the go-to guy. 10 points in the first half. Been quiet here in the second. 12 total on the game. It's been all Chandler. Kennedy Chandler for Briarcrest. Now they're going to spread this sucker out with 1:19 to play. Into the lineup now is Richard Hunt, big man for Briarcrest and the Saints. He's in for Amari Thomas. So Henderson with it on the right side. Timeout, Briarcrest. They're going to
deja vu all over again, as Yogi would say.
It's going to be a long one. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Mater Dei Basketball on Max 96.7.
Hi, I'm Dr. Tim Draghi, a general dentist from Breeze, Illinois, who sedates patients with pills. I treat a lot of patients who have not been to the dentist in 10 to 20 years. Most had a bad experience as a child. Others are embarrassed to go or are concerned the dentist will scold them. We know these feelings are real and believe in listening to your problems and concerns. I will do all of this without putting you down or making you feel guilty. My team and I want to make a difference in the way you feel about dentistry. Please call me, Dr. Tim Draghi, at 526-2020 to schedule an appointment, or look at our website at breezedentalcare.com, where sedation dentistry is an option for you to take care of your teeth without anxiety.
New in 2017, Dr. Draghi and Dr. Santel are in-network providers with many insurance companies. New patients are welcome and most emergencies seen immediately. If you are looking for a happy dental home and would like to talk to the insurance coordinator about your insurance options, Breeze Dental Care would be glad to help. Call 526-2020.
Max 96.7.
107 in the overtime stands. Briarcrest wanted to take the timeout with a $1.07 on the clock. 47-47 the score.
Well, we'll see if Coach Harrington has a better idea this time.
Yep, the design play at the end of the game didn't pan out very well. 58 seconds on the clock now. Briarcrest just kind of working the ball around. Smith with it, playing catch right now with Batts and Smith right near the center circle, or excuse me, the free throw circle.
Henderson more active down low now, and he sets up the low block left side.
45 seconds on the clock. Knotted up at 47 apiece here in the overtime. Briarcrest content just to kind of hold the ball. Holding the ball out there is Batts near the scorer's table with 33 seconds to play. 29 seconds to play. No movement yet. You hear the Mater Dei contingent beginning to make some noise. Coming out. Now they start the possession clock. Now they stop it. Yepke inches his way out there. Gets it going. 15 seconds to play. And a timeout.
Of course.
You know it. How many timeouts do you get? 13.3 on the clock. We'll be right back. This is Mater Dei Basketball. Max 96.7.
Need insurance? Insurance you can really count on? If so, turn to Dan Imming at Imming Insurance Agency in Carlisle. Dan and his staff will provide you with the insurance coverage and service you deserve. Whether it's auto, home, life, health, or commercial, your choices aren't limited either. Imming Insurance Agency represents many outstanding companies, so get covered by the best. Call Imming Insurance Agency at 594-4536 or stop by 589 9th Street in Carlisle. Imming Insurance Agency, a proud supporter of Clinton County sports.
It's Max 96.7.
Well, 13.3 ticks on the clock. The score is tied 47-47 in overtime. Briarcrest Christian had the ball. Took a timeout, came back, held the ball for about 45 seconds, took another timeout. John Harrington now designing a play. Like we said, maybe this design play will be better than the one that tried to end the game.
He's testing my patience.
Well, you don't want to do that to the Ripper. No, sir.
I'm not too patient.
All right, they will control right at the scorer's table on their side of the court. It's going to flip it into Chandler into the back court, who will walk it into the front court, which he does. And the clock starts. Chandler flips it around to Batts. Batts down on to Henderson. Henderson, 8 seconds left. He's got some problems. Now flips it out topside. Here comes the move for Batts. Batts to Henderson. Shot on the way. Can't get it. 1 second left. Mater Dei comes up. We have a foul. Oh, it's a foul. Boy, that's going to go. It's a foul on Mater Dei. I'm not sure, man. The buzzer was going off as soon as they were making the whistle. Wow.
And the officials are going to congregate. Now they'll go to the scorer's table and explain.
Now, literally, it was the buzzer was going off. Not sure what now. Oh, they're putting 0.3 seconds on the clock. 47-47. Some pressure here. Smith is 0 for 2 from the free throw line.
And he gets 2 shots on the super.
And he's going to go over and talk to Harrington. Now we get a timeout. Let's see who called. I believe this might have been a Mater Dei timeout. It's a long one. Let's keep it right here.
Yes.
47-47. 0.3 ticks on the clock. Harrington pushed it in to Henderson. Henderson on a baseline move. Shot went up. No good. And a foul on the rebound as time expired.
Henderson didn't get any kind of a look at all.
No, Mater Dei's defense was just stymieing. They whistled the foul. The foul went on Tunyas. Wasn't watching what happened at the foul because the ball was loose. Mater Dei come up with it. Looked like we were going into overtime number 2. They had the big zebra confab. Went to the scorer's table, put 0.3 seconds on the clock. And now we're going to shoot free throws. The man in the hot seat right now is Gordon Smith. He's 0 for 2. He had a couple free throws in the first quarter, netted a bucket in the second quarter. 0 for 2 from the charity stripe. Got a lot of pressure on him now with 0.3 on it. Takes the dribble. Shot on the way.
Missed.
Rattles around and off.
Missed.
My. Now another timeout for Mater Dei. We'll keep it right here. Wow.
Unbelievable.
That's I tell you what, that makes you sweat in places you don't want to sweat.
If I were a betting man, I'd say he'll miss this one too now.
I'm guessing so. He's 0 for 3 now on that one. He has 2 points in the contest. Check that.
Yeah, he has 2.
2 points. 2 points in the contest.
Made a bucket in the fourth.
Yep.
3/10 of a second left. 47 all in overtime.
And we had this discussion earlier about, referees calling the foul.
We did.
And you make a very valid point. You don't want the referees to care what time is on the clock.
I think it's
call
a foul,
it like
you call it.
It's a valid call. It's a valid call.
You can argue whether it was, but you make it if you see it, as far as I'm concerned.
There you go. So here we go. What we got here, Smith. This is a biggie. Lots of pressure on this lad, and now another timeout for Mater Dei.
Wait till we sneak in a TV timeout.
I hear you. Going to keep it right here. Setting the stage in this one. Overtime. 0.3 seconds on the clock. If you're just joining us. Mater Dei look to be pushing into a second overtime, but a foul as time elapsed on the clock.
I still like their chances.
I still like their chances, too.
Although there's no defense for the free throw, so.
No.
I tell you what, 44, Richard Hutt for Briarcrest. He's got can I borrow some of his hair?
He's got some.
Goodness, what a mop.
Got a wicketry there, doesn't he?
All right, Moose.
Here we go. Gordon Smith, 0 for 3 from the line.
No pressure.
One shot. No pressure at all. You hear the Mater Dei fans getting into it. The Nashville fans getting into it for their game up next. Shot on the way. Ross back in, going to another overtime. 47-47. Double overtime. Mater Dei and Briarcrest will be back in 1 minute.
If you're shopping for jewelry, you have a lot of choices. One of them is Becker Jewelers, and you would be perfectly correct in asking, what makes Becker's a better choice? We're a small-town, hometown jewelry store. Let's begin with that. We love our community, and we've been a part of it for the better part of 68 years. We know most of the people who walk through our doors personally. We have an obligation to give them the best quality, service, and value we can give them. And if we hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been around for those 68 years. When you shop Becker's, you can count on a quality product and a great value, because keeping you as a customer is what keeps us around. When you need a repair, we know you need it now. If it can be done today, we'll do it today. Major repairs are done quickly because we can do them right here in our store. Come give us a try. We'll make sure that your purchase or repair work leaves you knowing you made the right choice.
Becker Jewelers on Main Street in Breeze, on the Square in Highland, and at BeckerJewelers.com.
You found Max 96.7.
Don't leave the table now. Overtime number 2. Mater Dei. Briarcrest knotted up 47. Wow, what an nail-biter.
Clutch free throws? No.
Yep.
Didn't happen.
Henderson jumping center with Tyson. Mater Dei wins the tip.
Let's hold it.
Yeah. Pull a play out of Briarcrest playbook. Just hold the ball. Working the ball around is Tyson. Tyson now. The handoff from Kepke. Takes it left side. Nice. Rinsing in the corner. Rinsing has been the catalyst. Nice plays there from Rinsing and Tyson. Tyson's hammered it home. Keeping the Mater Dei Knights in this one. Knotted up at 47 apiece. Double overtime. Overtime number 2. Tunyas with it. Near the spike line on the volleyball court. Dribbles out near the Mater Dei logo. Takes it left-hand side. It's for Buckman. Buckman kicks it to Kepke. Kepke pulls high over the head. And he's marked up by Gordon Smith. Here comes Buckman. Buckman now flips it to Tunyas. Out top of the circle. Free throw line extended now to Buckman. Buckman looks inside. Has a breaker. He's got a bad angle on it.
Yeah.
Can't quite get it from Kepke. He worked his way too far underneath the bucket and couldn't get the layup in and the foul on the ensuing rebound. We're going to walk the floor and shoot a couple on the other end for Briarcrest as we are in the super bonus.
Renzi now has picked up his 4th. And here comes Henderson to the stripe. Very quiet. A couple of points in the second half. Not too active at all.
No free throws for this young man, so I'm assuming a little bit better than Gordon. Shot up. Good. 48-47. Briarcrest on by 1. 3 minutes to go. Overtime number 2 as we get him. Amari Thomas into the lineup.
Big man on campus.
What we put him at? He's what, about 260?
He's got to be 260 easily.
Easy.
Yeah.
I'd say, yeah.
They don't have weights listed for Briarcrest. So
6'5",
we have to estimate.
sophomore, 260-ish.
He's large.
He's a large boy. For second one on the way, up and in. 14 points now for Henderson. 3 minutes to play. 49-47. Briarcrest on top. Briarcrest putting in a man-to-man press. Mater Dei gets it across the timeline, and there's the foul on number 4, Justin Batts.
Coach Harrington not too pleased with that foul by his guy in the backcourt.
So Amari Thomas comes out for the D, and we got the offense coming in now for Chandler. Kennedy Chandler back into the lineup for Briarcrest. At the line now, Rutunius. 2:57 in overtime number 2. Rattles it around, can't get it to fall.
Sneaks out.
So Briarcrest now crossing the timeline. Rinsing. Mater Dei crowd needs to work their nights into a frenzy here. And we start the hole.
And why not now? Big lead at 2.
Yeah, you got a big one.
Don't have to do anything now.
Mater Dei content to be in that prevent defense. Got to come out and get the clock. There you go. Start that possession. 5-second clock going. Now they work the ball around right side to Silvas. Dribbles between the legs, takes it left side. They are not content to try to pressure that defense. They're just popping it in and running it back out and around. They're burning time off the clock. 49-47, Briarcrest on top. Chandler with it. Now kick. Oh, a little toucher there. As they kick it to Batts and trying to grab the interception. Was Rutunius kind of leeching for it. And, maybe got him on the back of the leg as he rolled. And a foul.
3 on Tunius, 3 on Rinsing, 3 on Blake Yepke. Double bonus time, of course, for the Saints.
Overtime number 2. The Saints, 49-47. Oh, couldn't get that one to go.
Surprise.
Batts. That's his, he's been scoreless. 3 attempts. And he's had nothing from the free throw line. And that one was a no-no. He does have a nice wicketry, doesn't he? Richard Hunt. Let him do there. Second one on the way. Oh, rattles around and in.
I'm merely jealous.
50-47. Mater Dei with 2 minutes to play. Trail by 3. Double overtime. Mater Dei Christmas Tournament. Fred Rockers Gymnasium. Moose Lloyd. Rip Nightmare bringing the action. Max 96.7. Working around is Tunius. Tunius playing catch right now with Buckman from 3. Bang!
Perfect.
Buckman knocks it home. 50-50, 142, and
same place as before and before.
Yep. Now here's what's going to happen. Briarcrest is going to hold the ball. Go figure. Harrington's going to call a bevy of timeouts, and Mater Dei going to be content just to let that time trickle off the clock. It hasn't helped him yet, but by golly, he's going to stick to his guns, Ripper. Batts dribbles. Now he hands it over to Henderson. Back to Batts. On the south end of Fred Rockers Court. 1:10 to play, second overtime. Holding the ball. Going to get us a complete game. We keep going.
Exactly.
Back and forth they go. Henderson and Batts. Now Mater Dei comes out and starts to press the defense and gets a clock a-ticking. 55 seconds to go in the second overtime.
There's Smith. He doesn't want the ball again.
Nope. Smith does not want to touch the rock right now. Doesn't want to be on the line. Here comes Henderson now. He's on the free throw line extended left-hand side. 43 seconds to play. Briarcrest content to just work the ball around the perimeter. Not looking for a seam. Not looking to run a play. 35 seconds. Mater Dei packed in. Kind of a 2-1-2 scenario. Working it up. You got the big man and Hunt in the middle by the free throw line. 23 seconds to play.
Almost time for that TO.
Yep, we're going to get the timeout. There it is. You called it.
I'm in that coach's head, man.
Anderson's going to take it with 18 seconds left. Tell you what, we'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Modern Day Basketball, Max 96.7.
Working farms are busy all year long, so depend on Jansen Farm Equipment to keep your equipment running strong. With a parts store and service department, Jansen Farm Equipment has a team of professionals that you can count on. Jansen Farm Equipment carries AGCO, New Idea, Gleaner, White, and Massey Ferguson. Jansen Farm Equipment, 18222 State Route 127. Shop online at jansenfarm.com or call 594-2962.
Max 96.7.
We have ourselves an old-fashioned slobber knocker here at Fred Rocker's Court. Tied up 50-50. Briarcrest and the Modern Day Knights. Double overtime, Rip.
And
what's the game plan?
Our usual scenario.
Indeed.
It's come down to this three times in a row, right? The end of regulation first, now the second OT.
Yep, Briarcrest has had the ball at the end of regulation into the first overtime, and now here at the end of the second overtime. They are content to just gobble time off the clock.
Smith's not in there, and I'm just having a little fun with him, but he's not out there.
He's not out there. No, he's not. So Briarcrest has the ball their side of the court. They're going to flip it into the back court, walk it up to the front court. And we're underway. Bats with it. 16 seconds. Wonder if we're going to get a timeout inside of 10. And nope, we're going to run the play. Bats with it. 8 seconds to play. Tries to get a push-up. Tries to get some separation to Chandler. Chandler down in the corner. Has some pressure. Shot on the way. Nothing there. Going to a third overtime.
Terrible shot.
Modern Day holds them off again.
Play some basketball. This isn't working, you know?
It's not working. 0 for 3 is Briarcrest. Will be back in 30 seconds.
Preferred Flooring and Breeze provides free in-home estimates, design consultation, and competitive pricing for all types of flooring like hardwood, carpet, and laminate. Find quality flooring options for all designs and budgets at Preferred Flooring and Breeze. Stop by the showroom to see for yourself all the options. Just a couple doors down from the turf on Old Highway 50. Call to set up an appointment at 526-9393 or preferredflooring.com.
You've got Max 96.7.
Are you ready for 3?
Why not?
3 overtimes.
We're losing stats people up here, though, I'll tell you that.
They're dropping like 5s. They have hand cramps.
Can you handle it all, buddy? Or
He's on here solo now. 4 minutes on the clock. 50-50 tie. Briarcrest, Modern Day. Third overtime. From the end of regulation, the end of the first overtime, into the second overtime, Briarcrest has the ball, holds it, gobbles time off the clock, calls a couple timeouts, tries to work that last second shot, and gets a horrible opportunity. Like you said, Coach, you may just want to play some basketball and let them figure it out.
Otherwise, we could be here all night.
You're right.
The 9 o'clock game is going to be about a 10 o'clock game.
30 game, yeah. We're at 7:33 here. This game tipped off. What was our tip-off? At 6 o'clock.
Yes.
We joined at halftime after Modern Day's girls dispatched Belva West. We're back at it, jumping center again for the third time. Tyson.
Who says there's only one tip in the game?
No. And Henderson going to play it off. Here comes the tip. Briarcrest wins this one.
All right. It'll track down to 30 seconds.
Yep.
No, about a minute 10, then they'll call timeout.
Oh, they're actually going to run some offense. Here we go. They're running around. Looking at there is Henderson. Henderson works it inside. Now they finally give it and go to, that was
Smith.
Smith. Wow, he got a bucket there. 52-50. 3:38 to go. Triple overtime.
See how simple that was?
Yeah. Third overtime stanza. Working it inside to Tunyas. Back out, long 3. Can't get it to fall. Modern Day comes up with the rebound. Clears it out. Throws it away. Turnover Modern Day back the other direction.
Clear the deck.
A layup up and in. Count it. Henderson, 54-50. That's the biggest lead Briarcrest has had here since the halftime break in the third overtime.
In a heartbeat. The Knights really need a score now.
Yep. Got to get something going here. 3:06 in the paint. Gebke throws it. It's an errant pass. Tunyas has the ball go out of bounds, and it's Briarcrest's ball.
And a 4-point lead is really large.
It's a big 4-point lead right now. Mater Day wants to talk it over. We'll talk it over as well. You're listening to Mater Day Holiday Tournament Basketball on Max 96.7. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Plans for the 2017 growing season have begun, and in today's farm economy, production planning is an important step in managing financial risk. At Farm Credit Illinois, we know that risk management is more than understanding break-even production costs or yield and revenue expectations. It's providing the best risk management services to members through both prosperous and challenging times. I'm Kayla Knietman, Vice President of Risk Management at Farm Credit Illinois in Highland, serving Bond, Madison, Clinton, and Washington counties. As a member-driven financial cooperative, Farm Credit's staff has the expertise and industry knowledge farmers have come to rely on when choosing a crop insurance product. Our understanding of farming goes beyond products. It's forecasting and evaluating potential financial risk and recommending solutions to avoid or minimize negative effects on your farming business. Farm Credit Illinois is dedicated to helping farm families succeed today and tomorrow.
This is Max 96.7.
Back out of that timeout early. Briarcrest having the ball after the Mater Day turnover on their side of the court. 4-point lead for Briarcrest, 54-50. 2:44 to play here in this, the third overtime. Working it around is Batts. Batts hands it off to Corden. The Batts, Corden. Now he's dribbling it around. That's small. Rather check that. That was Silvas. Inside, getting some wide open. Lays it off, glass it in. The Mater Day Knights fell asleep on that one. Got ourselves a 6-point game.
And Henderson has come alive.
Third overtime, and Mater Day throws it away again. That's number 11. Whacked the other way. Chandler lays it off, glass it in. 58-50. Briarcrest wearing them down.
Certainly took a while, but an 8-point lead is it's going to be tough to knock into with 2:13 left.
It's a lot for the Mater Day Knights. Going to keep it right here. It's a long timeout, but they've been breaking early on these timeouts, so we're going to keep it right here as we get ready for the Spectrum Business post-game reports.
Let's see.
We don't have a third overtime sponsor. We'll just say Greg Meyer. That Meyer kid, he's sponsoring it. He's made it back from Mascoutah already.
Sacred Heart Griffin and Nashville will bounce next. And then the finale tonight is Central and Oakville. That game will air right here at Max 96.7. WCXO 967.com.
Should be a pretty good game there for the nightcap in the midnight special. Third overtime, 2:13 to play, 58-50. Briarcrest Saints on top of the Mater Day Knights. It has been a slugfest here from the opening tip. Mater Day, just in a matter of about 3 possessions, find themselves under the 8 ball. Mater Day triggers in after their timeout. Tunyas crosses the timeline, flips it around to Rensing. Rensing carries it over to Gepke. Gepke looking down low. Now hands off to Buckman from 3. Can't get it. The long rebound comes off the Mater Day. Right place, right time is Tunyas. Tunyas up to Gepke. Gepke takes the dribble drive. Shot off glass. Good. Gepke finally getting into the scorebook there.
Yeah, and that's it. You don't need a 3. You need a bucket of some sort, though.
Now to give you that confidence back. They've got a double team trying to pin Briarcrest home, and they finally crossed the timeline with 1:44. Now look at them. They're going to scamper. You're going to have to foul. Going to have to foul. All right, turn the ball over. There you go. Make a liar out of me.
A little deflection, I think, from Gepke, actually, right into the hands of Tunyas.
Yep, it's 1:26 to play, 58-52. Here comes Gepke. Flips it back out to Buckman. Takes it in the paint. Now flares it out to Tunyas from 3. Got it! Bangs it home. Tunyas.
It ain't never over until
it's over. 58-55, 3-point deficit. And Mater Day gets the turnover, ties it up, timeout. Did he get the timeout in time? No, but it's going to be Mater Day possession.
Chandler, he has his lazy times, man.
Yes, he is. He just got to sit there and watched it. Had the boot. They didn't get the kick call, which they probably should have. Mater Day falls that way, so Tunyas now will trigger in front of his own bench with 1:05 to play in the third overtime.
A 3 does square it.
A 3 does square it all. And let's take another timeout, shall we? Let's talk it over. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You listen to Mater Day Holiday Tournament Basketball, Max 96.7.
Nordyke Funeral Home is thinking about your future and offers secure, pre-planned funeral arrangements, relieving the emotional burden for those you love, allowing you to express your own wishes, and assures peace of mind with financial concerns when your family needs it the most. Nordyke Funeral Home has 5 locations in Albers, Aveston, Breeze, New Baden, and now Carlisle. Visit NordykeFuneralHome.com or call 588-3533. Striving to earn your family's confidence and trust, Nordyke Funeral Home with 5 locations.
Max 96.7.
Kids, don't leave the table now. Mater Dei trails by 3. 1:05 left in the third overtime stanza. Mater Dei will have the ball after the Briarcrest turnover in front of the Mater Dei bench with a $1:05 on the clock. Quick! It's been a slugfest the entire night. Keeping track of everything. We picked up the broadcast here at halftime. And these two heavyweights have just been standing toe-to-toe, trading punches, even here in the overtime period. Tunyas will trigger. 7 seed taking on a 1 seed. Goes it in the backcourt. Clock starts. Gets it to Tyson, crossing the timeline at the scores table. Hands it back to Tunyas. Tunyas with 58 seconds. Looking inside. Doesn't see anything transpire. Flips it around to Buckman. And back to Tunyas. Tunyas with it. Dribbles left side. Back to the right. Buckman. Buckman finds Rinsing. Rinsing with 41 seconds on the clock. Down to Gebke in the corner. Right-hand corner. Now they flip it up to Tunyas. Tunyas with 34 seconds on. Takes to Gebke. He's going to dribble, drive, spin move in the lane. Off glass. Can't get it to fall. And here comes the quick foul on Henderson.
Yeah, Gebke picks it up, and 28 left. We'll shoot tosses the other way.
And if you're Mater Dei, I hate to say this, if you're Mater Dei, if you don't make the bucket, you kind of have to foul because you know what's going to happen. They're going to come back and hold the ball, and they are very good at that. 58-55 at the free throw line here for the third overtime is Henderson. Henderson's 2 for 2 from the charity. Make that 3 for 3 as he buckets this one. 55-59. Henderson's got a pretty good touch from the free throw line. And up and in. Looking at the clock, we have period number 7 there as it's a 5-point ball game. Yeah, a little bit. Under 30 seconds to play. Dribble drive, shot, rolls off, can't get it to fall as Tyson, and now the immediate foul, and that puts Henderson back at the line again.
Just about puts the bow on this baby. 21 left. 5-point lead, and Henderson toes the line for a couple.
You got to give it to the Mater Dei Knights coming in here as a 7th seed, playing the number 1 seed, giving them all they wanted. Nothing but net for Henderson. This first one, he is 5 for 5 here in the overtime period. 61-55 to make it 62-55, and he does.
And that takes the 2 possession out of it.
That's it, too. It's got a 3 possession ball game with 21.4 on it if the Mater Dei Knights have any attempt. You got to get it going. Shot on the way from 3, on the way. Got it! Bangs it home. Tunyas.
Life.
There's a little bit of life. 10 seconds to go.
There's the clincher.
Here's the clincher. Comes Henderson with a slam to end it with 6 seconds. And as Henderson pops that one home, and that's the way it's going to end for the Mater Dei Knights. After 3 overtimes, the Mater Dei Knights 64, Briarcrest 58. What a game. We'll be back to talk it over in 2 minutes.
The Spectrum Business postgame is coming up. This high school basketball broadcast on Max 96.7 was brought to you in part by Isaac Auto Body, Seaver Brothers Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, Clinton Manor Living Center, Putker Construction, The Breeze and Trenton Dental Group, Nordyke Funeral Home, Prairie Farms Dairy, Tunyas Service Company, Fairman Garage Doors, Jansen Farm Equipment, Home Fashions, The Emmean Insurance Agency, Print Crazy, Silver Spoon Catering, and by Becker Jewelers, with locations in Breeze and Highland, and always online, BeckerJewelers.com.
Hello, my name is Michael Brave, Administrator of Clinton Manor Living Center in New Baden.
And my name is Cheryl Smith, Director of Nursing.
We are excited to announce that our newly remodeled nursing facility is now Medicare approved. We provide short and long-term nursing and therapy services.
Our goal is to provide a comfortable and pleasant experience for your loved one by giving you highly qualified professional services by our caring and committed team. Give us a call at 588-4924.
Isaac Auto Body in Carlisle offers quality service for a variety of vehicle-related mishaps. Since 1970, Isaac Auto Body has been there when you need them most. From accident scene recovery to 24/7 towing, give them a call at 594-2435. Isaac Auto Body's skilled collision repair team and auto body painters can make any car look as good as the day it left the dealer's lot. Isaac Auto Body is committed to providing fast, quality service on your vehicle. Find them online at isaacautobody.com.
Max 96.7.
And welcome back to the Dairy King broadcast booth as we look one final time at the Honest Water scoreboard. Triple overtime.
I know you find this hard to believe, Moose, but my scorebook is a mess.
You know, mine too. Mine looks like
my
grandson just scribbled a bunch of red ink on it. 64-58 after 3 overtimes. Briarcrest finally pulled the trigger on Mater Dei. Man, what a battle. Man, what a game. That was a game. I haven't had that much fun calling a game in quite some time. It was a good one, buddy.
What do you want? You want the totals here as far as points?
Yeah, let's look at the Spectrum Business post-game report and get some stats and stuff from the Ripper.
All right, on again, off again, Henderson. He ends up with a game-high 26 points. He finally came up big, especially in that last OT. Chandler with 18, the freshman. He was solid and perfect at the charity stripe. 11 for Silvis, who went blank from the third quarter on. Give 5 to Batts, 2 apiece for Small and Thomas. And for the Mater Dei Knights, great night for Luke Tyson again as he smothered the nets for 24. Tenius knocked down 9 with the help of 2 trays. 8 for Rensing. 8 for Blake Gepke, who played hard, did well again, and Buckman stuck at 5. 64-58, 3 OTs. Briarcrest wins it and remains perfect here in the Mater Dei tournament, Christmas tournament.
A side note there, Cedric Henderson there in that overtime stand, really in the second and third overtime. Perfect 6 for 6 from the free throw line.
Oh, yeah, he was steady there. I think he went to sleep once in a while, but
yeah.
He is talented.
Very talented young lad. Just got the info from Greg Meyer, sports guy here at Max 96.7. Carlisle loses to Freeburg 34-29. They will play for the third place Hardware tomorrow at 6:30 at the Lebanon tournament. So just passing that along to you. Of course, we mentioned it earlier, Mater Dei girls winning over Belleville West. That was the game you heard right here on Max 96.7 before they cut to us here at halftime of this marathon triple overtime game. So there you go. Taking a look at our Union Banner presents our next broadcast. That's coming up in just a matter of an hour or so. I'll call it
something like that.
Let's call it an hour and a half. Central and Oakville, the 9 o'clock game. I believe it's going to be pushed back a little bit. Call it a 9-ish o'clock game. Central taking on Oakville. Rib and myself will have the call of that one. We'll be handling the play-by-play duty. Should be a good one. Up next here at Mater Dei, it's Sacred Heart Griffith taking on Nashville. That should be a pretty good game if you're an earshot. Slide on over. There's plenty of room for you. It's going to be a good one. You want to stake your claim early before those Central and Oakville Rocket fans come in here because this place is going to be a rocking a little after 9 o'clock. I'd like to thank everybody for taking the time to hang out with us here during this nail-biter and a triple overtime. Once again, the final. Briarcrest 64, Mater Dei 58 for Rip Notmeyer. For Chris back in the station, I'm the Moose Man. We'll kick it back. We'll be back in just a bit for the 57th annual Mater Dei Christmas Tournament.
This broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7 and at WCXO967.com was a presentation of WCXO Sports. WCXO Sports was brought to you by the Benoff Insurance Agency in Breeze and Trenton, Breeze Dental Care, K&J Chevrolet, Rubberman Chiropractic and Spinal Rehabilitation and Breeze Motor Sales, Southern Bus and Mobility, Kaskaskia College, the First National Bank of Carlisle, Reekman Brothers John Deere, Southern OBGYN Associates, St. Joseph Hospital Breeze, Med Plus Physical Medicine and Brett's Wildlife Lodge, Legacy Place, State Farm Insurance Agent Steve Klosterman and Hardy's locations in Breeze and Carlisle, Breeze Family Vision, Tempo Bank, Country Financial representatives Keith Wilkin and Teresa Richards, and Area CC Food Marts. For Greg Meyer and the rest of our WCXO sports team, thanks for joining us for this broadcast of high school basketball on Max 96.7. Your sports teams, your community, your radio station. This broadcast was a presentation of WCXO Sports.